All right, guys, 1 second. All right. So I want us to have a conversation. Welcome to Friday Live with us. How are you doing? How are you all doing? Hey, hey. How are you all doing? People know where low. All right. So, guys, how are you doing? Welcome. I just wanted everybody to. I dey count money. I don't get any money where they count to. I'm actually just here playing around, preparing my Coke for a sippy. Today, wristwear is Cartier. This is a Cartier um, Calib Day Diver. The Calib Day Diver is black and 18 karat rose gold. I have another watch that's like that, and that's the Jägerle Coulter ceramic. This one is called the compressor. This Jägerle Coulter. Sorry, guys, no audio. I was like, the wristwatch for today is the wristwatch for today is the Cartier Calibde Diver in AD LC black and 18 karat rose gold, while this is the Jägerle Coulter ceramic and 18 karat rose gold compressor, GMT compressor. So I just said I should show the watch for today. And guess what? I have this exact watch. I have two of them. This is the 18 karat rose gold and blue ceramic. So this is the blue ceramic, while this is the black AD, LC, and rose gold. Which of the two do you prefer? Choose one. This with the blue highlight and the rose gold screws, or this. This one is a lot heavier though. And one of the reasons why I don't wear this that much is because it weighs down my wrist. So that's both by Cartier, and the compressor is by Jaeger Coulter. The rose gold one is about 25K. The black one was about 11K. So I'm just in the mood to. The watches were collected over a 15-year period. So it's not like I went to the shop and paid 11K and then paid 25K. No, it was 15 years. Sometimes 4 years I don't go buy any watch. Sometimes 1 year I feel buy two. Now, plenty hustle. We hustle hard. And we like watches. So welcome everybody. How exactly are you doing? I'm so glad to be able to hang out with you, and I'm so glad that I have the opportunity of being here with you, because whether you like it or not, you might not consider it an opportunity, but I actually consider it an opportunity. Not just any kind of opportunity, a great opportunity hanging out with you. I'm 49 years old. I'm going to turn 50. So if at 50, after working for 30 years of my life, I can't buy a Cartier watch, then it means I failed. Those that don't own Cartier watches are not bad people. They just probably use their money to do something else. So it's not like they can't afford it. They probably preferred other things instead of Cartier watches. So it's not a bad thing. It is my life. Waiting me I like, if you know like So how are you doing? How are you all doing? All right, so let me go into today's message. We're not preaching today. We've had quite a lot of preaching. I just want to have some conversation. At the end of the day, there might be an underlying conversation even inside the preaching. But like I say this all the time, how are you doing? I wanted to ask something. What is success to you? Is success money? Do you feel that at the age you're successful for your age? How do you even measure success? We're going to talk about that a little later. Let us start with Charlie Kirk, the suspect where they say shoot Charlie Kirk. The papa don't go cast am. So I want to ask you, don't lie, because all of you now will come here and say, yes, if it's my child, I will do the same. It's a lie. If you are a Nigerian and it was your only son, you will not do the same. Stop lying. I just like to pretend. First of all, I go tell you one thing. You don't notice, say, I don't carry the Charlie Kirk for head. For as far as I'm concerned, Charlie Kirk no be better person. You know, like our color, and he did the side of those people where sabi do wickedness to other people around them. No be me go mention their name. You understand? No be me go mention their name. Okay, my mic is not close enough. I'm sorry about that. Doesn't mean he deserves to buy. I'm just not understanding what the whole noise is about. Because person we no like us. So many things we don't talk. So many things we don't talk about us, our color them. You will know say no be better person. You understand? Nobody deserves to buy. You understand? But you know be better person why I will come the mourn for him. Look at no vex. But more yeah, Rita, okay, make me to carry the begin the cry with una. No. Sadly, you understand, waiting happen, and I don't speak about them, but I no go follow una mourn am. And one of the problems I had with him was not Christianity. And that's why the Bible says God cannot be mocked. That place where they take him, they still pray before they start that thing where they do, where they take him. I know if you talk him in too many words, of course, I'm not going to sit down here and say, I'm happy that what happened. It just showcases the hypocrisy. Una pray. And then una pray finish, they still come out luga. Somebody say, you hope, say, I don't know, Baba, and that's why they talk am in code. Somebody say, Nigeria Christians are they be mourning since. Person will not send their papa. Say Nigeria now, where they deny people anyhow. Baba, nothing where I talk. They no go decode them. And let me tell you something, me I no send. Baba, if I no go your country, nothing do me. To Jackpa no hungry me. I show you 2 Cartier. Cartier I get 4. So nothing concern me. If I come your country, if I use 2 weeks and 1 day, anywhere you see me, slap me. Any country where you feel see me, where pass my Nigeria. If you see me say I use 3 straight weeks there, any day I give you the right to slap me. From the 15th day, anywhere you see me, slap me. Make I show you say nothing concern me and your country. Now holiday me day. Any country where you see me na holiday, na my home be this. I don't go live for any man country. Now my country be this. And they tell people something. Say, he get Nigerians, we get Niger passports. Where they enjoy traveling. You know, some people get American passport, they travel once in 2 years. Some people get Yankee Pali, they travel once in 2 years. But some people will get Niger passport, they travel 5 times a year, 6 times a year. Then they go to countries, go burn money. So a person can tell you, say, if they not give you, they not give you, be that. No quarrel, they there. When not be say I want run, come somewhere. If I say I won't come, you say me cannot come, no problem. The amount of things I had to do in America this year to go apply and tire me because of the whole stress with the Davido's wedding. I will show you the invite. That Sarah Awards is happening in Chicago, 4th of October. You think I'll not have loved to be there? Now me not just plan myself well. So not let anybody tell you say, Papa, no. They not give you with that. World no go end. Now person when one jackpot come there, now I ain't go begin to cry. As long as I can eat my food, drink my Coke Zero. I'll be fine. But that's not the conversation for now. You see, unless you want no one make I talk my mind. This guy, I no send down. This Charlie guy, I no send down. The guy no be better, no send us. See, I am African first before I'm any religion. So I will not lean towards my religion before I lean towards my essence. So all those people where they jump. You understand? So someone say talk your mind, freedom must speak. No, I don't want. You see, my own fear be say, may they not come ban my page. Now that one they worry me. No be say make I no come on our country. Anything when I like, make I do for our country. Now no. Now person who want jackpot now all those kind of things they bother. I ever tell you say I want jackpot before? I don't fit. That's not nothing they were defined in another man country. I'm sorry, nothing. They, even when I was younger, when I suppose jackpot, no jackpot come be when I be 50. Nothing they were defined for another man country. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. My problem is they support those people for that middle side where they cause problem. Somebody said, Daddy, please, you get 2 passports. I get 2 passports. Somebody said, no do here, send them. No, Niger folks, they mourn them because of Christianity. I swear to God, the worst thing with the worst religion where they carry come this Nigeria. Now still that nonsense where they do that imported version of Christianity. All Christianity is cuckoo imported, so anyway, that's not the conversation. The conversation is, if na your pikin, you go cast them. No lie. If na your pikin do that kind thing, are you going to cast him? Cynthia don't send message now. The next person will go send message now na John. And Cynthia and John are bestie, the 2 of them be. Cyber savvy, they pop my money gun. Today, I need money guns. If you're watching on TikTok, pop that money gun. So you go cast your pikin, I be no go cast your. Where is Cynthia? Cynthia sent me a request. She can't run, disappear. Don't lie. Will you cast your child? Yes or no? Nene? This one where you wear hijab, I wait till this one where you wear for head. Yeah, go ahead. Talk to me.
Yes. Now night today now it's almost 11 o'clock. So it's because I'm doing my nails. That is why I'm still awake. I'm so tired.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead. Good evening. How are you doing? Yeah, hello.
Fine, sir.
Yeah. All right, let me send you gate pass. They deliver tonight, suya.
I just said if na me, I no go cast them na my pikin. So as an African person, those people that are saying yes, if it happen to you, now you go know whether you go cast your pikin or not. So Yeah.
I'm bringing somebody else.
Yeah, honey. You have no choice, madam. If you are living in Africa, you no go talk anything. Except if you are living in the Western world, you know that they will do the investigation. Last, it will, like, they will finally, or they will know that this is the person that buy that person. But if it happen in Nigeria, they no go talk. Forget that matter.
Where is everybody? Oh, make una come talk. Make una come talk. Everybody, they're afraid to talk. Pop that money gun if you're watching on TikTok. Where are they? Hey, person within my gate. Oh, Fure.
And the freeze, I didn't walk.
No run, show your face. Why they laugh like pussy cat?
Ah. Yes. Yeah, waking up for it. Yes. Bye.
See how person they laugh.
Yeah, sure you want something.
I won't tempt you. All right, somebody has joined us. All right, hello, darling. How are you doing? Go ahead.
Oh my God, I just didn't work. My first, I always find this.
Oh yeah, what is your take? Come, what is your take? Oh,
What were you talking about?
you didn't see the heading. You just jump, enter express. You don't even look rude. And what people do, you just join. You don't know what they talk about. You still join.
So I was reading commenting. I was reading some comments. Some people say if na Nigeria, then go talk, then go talk, then go talk. I was like, is it not the same Nigeria when all of us know?
God will bless you, Jare.
Another one. Who try to say if na Nigeria, they go talk as how all the things that has been happening in that country.
How many you talk?
How many don't talk and talk?
God will bless you abundantly.
How many don't talk and talk? Police people go still do their own job. Where is the noise coming from?
Third world fashion says, go and chop Hilda jollof. No be every time taste buds. First of all, no be only your fashion be third world. Your IQ na third world. See as you be like waiting, they carry go give Amadioha where Amadioha reject.
Yes.
See as you be like the cloth where they use take so waiting masquerade go wear. See your dirty mouth like G-string will show where go meet our clients.
Oh my God. No be only Olosho they wear just
No, the ones where Olosho they wear na cheaper one. Na him be like in teeth. See as the teeth separate like stray bullets.
That person don't find DF trouble.
See as person
Today
dirty,
was
if he
Friday.
bath, he go lose weight. Where person dirty rich, if he bath, he go lose weight. You don't need to go to the gym to lose weight, just bath. Olori buruku, smell. If you moved into a haunted house, the ghost will leave because they say person don't come haunt them.
Mama is almost done, okay?
Which work your mama do? No be security work she do. Free employment. As your mama will war rich. If I'm robber one can rob estate, they see your mama there, they go move to the next estate. Winch not they press people for your estate. Because your mama did the gate. Smello. You not talk again. Lori Brukoshi. Don't get waiting to talk on they talk nonsense. Make I go. As in, we go chop hill that jollof. No jollof rice for Lagos reach my wife own. You must be an embarrassment. Make I go chop hill that jollof. You that go pay me to chop a jollof. If I go there, just know that it's a paid sponsorship and somebody's going to pay it. Now only my wife own they do for free.
Absolutely.
Offer darling. If now you're picking by that guy, you go talk.
Offer, you are still there. I'm not seeing you. Good evening.
No worry, you don't need to see him. Me, I
I
see
thought
him.
she was already gone.
This matter see the auto. You know, let me talk as I want to talk, but you talk my mind because now correct way. I mean,
How come they don't go feel understand?
Let me use the other of my phone look for offering, but because I thought she was already gone.
I don't support say them on a life, you know. I don't support that, but how can you just be going at my skin color, just the comfort there, just the worry every waiting we do you, you know? Yes. The word they hook for my mouth because they postpone this thing till next week, so we're not all feeling young like that. Like say we bring this topic like month ending.
Month ending. Simberry, baby. How are you? Today I have women around. Thank God John has not yet come.
Make John take my space. Make me.
You want make John take your space? You will not be better person. This fight, I want to turn into weekly fight.
No, Cynthia is my sister.
So you want? Can
Just looking at you. Excuse me.
Okay. Now will not come for me, Cynthia. I'm not talking anything though. I was just saying that
She said she wanted to leave so that John will come. Let me tell you what she said. She said she wanted to leave, that John will come. Let me do my about today.
No, I heard her. That's what I'm asking. Why did you request to leave when I came on?
No, it's not because of you. Ask DF what I said. We were looking for you before.
Today is troublemaking day.
You don't come up.
Offrey, quickly go and credit my account. I go help you manage this thing if you credit.
Stuff. I'm not a messy boot, please. You guys. No.
No, Cynthia. No. It's not because of you. I told you that I was at work.
She actually said she's going to credit my account now. So anything she says is true. Are you Offrey?
Of course, you go explain fire.
Oh my goodness, John is here. Let's make some noise.
I have one question.
Uh-huh.
Can I ask my question?
Go ahead.
Why are Nigerians mourning someone they don't know?
Go. Where did I talk when I first come?
I don't understand. I understand that Nigerians will copy anything. I understand Nigerians now celebrate Thanksgiving. I understand that Nigerians now do Black Friday. In fact, they even celebrate July 4th. The Independence Day. Hey!
Coffee, we copy too much.
But I promise you, 90% of the people that are mourning this guy have never heard of Charlie Kirk before the 10th.
Hello?
Nigerians, why?
Me too. I
look
don't
out.
know him on the.
Okay, let me call
I think
somebody.
yesterday.
No, so I know Charlie, right? And
As in, you know him one-on-one, like your guy.
no, like no, because he's so people troll him a lot, just like they troll Candace Owens, because they're all the same thing. It's just that Candace is black, right? But Charlie has a reputation for being a whole bunch of stuff that is not good, especially because this guy that they are mourning is so against what Nigerians believe in, represent. Matter of fact, he's anti make una kogoda come this side. Una they walk the guy, where they start for now way. That's so una no get sense reach.
Misplaced clarity.
No, the irritation that I feel is on a different level.
So they laugh also.
No! It is hilarious. Just like they said that Mr. Orange Man was a blessing from God. The same Orange Man that's a blessing from God came and banned Nigerians from coming to this place that they've always visited. This your blessing from
Let me tell you what happened there. You get things when never happened before. Then they cancel people. Visa where they valid. Normally, if you go, may you ask say you want renew, may they not give you. Normally, if you the first time traveler, they feel not give you. But you will get this. Not be say the visa expired. The visa day on. They call you say your visa no they work again.
People who don't meet the requirement, they deny them. The system is unfair. I get it. But when they now pre-screen and then screen and then give to people who they not us, they consider qualified, then they go ahead and cancel something legally binding that gives you access to this place. Someone treats you like that and you are celebrating.
The one who treat me now when Nathaniel Bassi go sing there, people say na testimony, test of money. When I talk all Nathaniel Bassi fans, Hallelujah Challenge, Hallelujah Moleteni, all of them they come after me. I told you. Do you remember that video? Cynthia, do you remember that video? Do you remember that video I did?
I remember.
And people came to bash me. I'm like, it's like you people really. Let me tell you, the one thing, if I become president of Nigeria, I will ban any form of religion, whether it's traditional. I will just do the way China did. Because religion makes people extremely dumb. Now religion top from taken out. This guy where they do all this, now religion I take they do in the way they do. Though the person work by him, now still religion. Oh.
We go vote you in as a president of Nigeria.
When are they talk? You see, me I be prophet. If I lie down, you will climb tree. No see waiting I see as I lie down. Your GO no get 10% of my anointing. No be downgrade.
Wake up, Nigerians, wake up.
Who remembers that video I shot? Who remembers that video where I shot? I want to look for that video.
Hey, God. That's so me like, oh God. Really? And the funny thing is, just because you have your visa and you have not heard from the U.S. Embassy, they never write you. No means that they never cancel your visa.
Really?
Yes. The people who have heard from them, right? They are like, this thing, they roll it out in inches, right? So they've heard from them, right? They've been notified that their visas have been canceled. A lot of people will only find out about the status of their canceled visa when they get to the airport about to board.
What if you don't have a Nigerian passport? You have other country passports.
Yeah, then you're good. This man is focused on Nigeria. You know why he's focused on Nigeria? You know why he put Nigeria on that list? because our government refused to accept refugees that he's planning to deport. You know, he's a vengeful person. He's a vengeful person. If you don't do what he wants, he automatically just, you know. So he thrives on revenge. This is the same person. So all those religious leaders that came out and said, oh, he's the chosen one. God told them. God is always telling you people.
Mad people.
God, see, all the Nigerian pastor, God did not tell you shit. Can I say that? Free.
You can't, but you don't talk him, so we don't forget.
God not tell you nothing. See, you could have not let pastors, they can't tell you. See, hey God, the Bible says that it's only one way we come to God, and that's through Jesus Christ, not through your pastor. Nigerians get
I did find that video.
So does it mean that God doesn't want what's good for Nigerians? Because help me make this make sense. That God brought somebody to deprive Nigerians from going to a land where they conduct business, where they come to visit their families, where they come for vacations. Now God said make Nigerians not go vacation. Wisdom is profitable to direct. A lot of Nigerians who, especially the ones who hold the strongest opinion, I promise you, are the ones who never reached Muritala before. Because half the time, the kind of things that Nigerians pray over are things that common sense will fix.
I want to play my video for you.
Please, please.
I did look for the video. Because you know me, I did release many videos.
The only reason why Nigerians pray over certain things.
What month did Trump enter? What month did Trump do inauguration? Make I fit track him.
It was January 20. January 20.
This year.
January 20. Yes.
Yeah, it was this year, but I don't know the
20. I give you the dates. January 20.
I did track him by votes now, by dates now.
Hey God, Nigerians. Oh yeah.
You post every day, so it will be difficult for you.
Don't worry, I go find out for you now.
He goes all the way to this Charlie Kirk. Nigerians just take anything trending just so they will say, oh, this person is on top of their game as far as internet is concerned. This guy, he's anti-black.
Careful, careful. Just say anti-color. Yeah. Be careful,
You know, like our people, like our skin. It says this man said it's okay for children to buy as the cost of them keeping their pew. This guy.
And they don't buy him now. Should be when they buy him, I put up big vote. Everybody they talk nonsense. They attack me. I don't look and say.
For the team. Now then they talk. Say, I get the video. If you want the video, DM me. I'll send it to you. This guy said it's okay for kids, children that we send to school to buy. That it's okay for kids to buy as the cost of them holding on to their pew. And you're mourning such a person that says that your child going to school and coming back alive, no day guaranteed. Use your brain, Nigerians. This same person said make all the immigrants, which means your auntie, your uncle, your cousins, your brothers, your family, your children, they should not come here. This same person. This same person talks, say make women no get voting rights. This same person talks, say if as a woman your life they in danger because you get belly, and if they promote the fetus or the picking with inside your belly, you then go save you. He said no, may you buy, make them save the picking whenever form finish. Those are the strong opinions that he holds. Not they hear the mourn.
God forbid, God not go let me mourn person with only man. What day did you say it was his inauguration again?
January 20.
January 20.
Some of them I never known their family members finish.
Don't mind them.
I don't know because of internet. Most sorry, go. Some of them we hold US visas. You think say you safe because you never get email from them. Buy your ticket, reach Murtala. Now that time you go know your visa they valid or not. I could just support anything. Wow.
How come I can't find this? I need to play this
I don't
video.
even know the person in question. It was yesterday.
That's what I'm telling you. If you don't follow U.S. politics, you're not going to know this guy.
No, I don't know him.
Yeah, if you don't follow U.S. politics, here with Candace Owens, there be fifers. Now, Oreo, then they call Candace. Oreo cookie.
Oh yeah, watch.
Yes.
Make could I listen to?
I know him.
Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. Well, there's a story out there of a Nigerian gospel musician and praise and worship leader who was called for Donald Trump's inaugural breakfast, and everybody seems to celebrate. Let me start first of all by congratulating the gospel musicians. Congratulations. However, this is not a win for you, the audience, or for the body of Christ, and I'll explain to you why. Why is it not a win for you? You see, all these pastors and religious leaders and gospel musicians, your use in their life is to share their link. When it's time to travel and go to Donald Trump's birthday, they will go with their friends and family. They will leave you behind. That's one of the issues. Your use, you are a link sharer. Just admit it. When it's time to celebrate birthday, they will celebrate even with pagans. You, the link sharer, you'll be left out. Always keep that at the back of your mind. Now, why is this not a win for the body of Christ? How can we regurgitate what they vomited to us back to them, and that's a win? The gospel we preach in Nigeria is a fine-tuned version of the prosperity doctrine. And my question is, where is the prosperity in Nigeria? How can we have a doctrine of prosperity when there's no prosperity? Imagine a pilot that has no aeroplane. That's one of the issues. Another one of the issues is the main essence of the good news, that's the gospel, was for you to repent. John the Baptist was seen shouting. Christ was shouting, repent, the kingdom of God is near. If gospel cannot reduce sin or iniquity in Nigeria, then it means what we have is not a good news, but a feel-good news. What's going to make you feel good? You're going to buy a car this year, you're going to marry this year. That has nothing to do with the gospel. And I don't see how that being shipped back abroad to the people who have abandoned it for its lack of use is now a win for the body of Christ. Have we repented before we are telling others to repent? That's also, by the way, let's talk about Donald Trump. A lot of you are celebrating Donald Trump. Oh yes, I wanted Donald Trump to come into power. I supported him. Why? Because Donald Trump is the only person who knows how to mediate between the North Koreas and the Russias and the Middle East to bring some semblance of peace. However, those who live in America attest otherwise. Donald Trump's policies on finance and immigration will not favor you. So while you are celebrating your gospel musician that went to sing and do praise and worship for Donald Trump's breakfast and whatever they call it, be packing your bag. Because under Donald Trump, he himself don't talk about money, people don't talk. And you know how it be last time. People go come house. So while you are clapping to the Lord, you might be clapping to an aeroplane or boat that's coming in the direction of where you are running from. So make una dey careful with this Donald Trump when they support. And don't be fooled. Donald Trump is not particularly religious. He's a genius. His IQ is very high. Yours is not. Bass, by the way. But he understands how to manipulate religion for politics, because many times when you are in church, Donald Trump is playing golf. You know they too go church too much like that too. He just understands the sentiments of religion and how it can come to play, and he uses it to win, and he's done it before. So make una dey careful. Make una no dance, praise the Lord, finish.
The first set of Nigerians.
Listen to this part. Listen to this part. I need you to listen to this part. Listen to this part.
Because many times when you are in church, Donald Trump is playing golf. You know they too go church too much like that too.
Listen.
He just understands the sentiments of religion and how it can come to play, and he uses it to win, and he's done it before. So make una dey careful. Make una no dance, praise the Lord, finish. Begin the comeback house. Even universities and schools have warned people that come back before the inauguration of Donald Trump. See, so once again, I congratulate the gospel musician. But am I congratulating you? Check your papers. If your paper never complete, Donald Trump no dey lenient to. If you like, call God, call Jesus. Call Jesus' younger brother. Donald Trump no go answer you. They go put you for aeroplane or ship. Begin they carry you come back house. Real. I don't talk my own. I love you all.
Right now,
Tell me today that I'm not. This video, I want to show you something here.
And leader of
I want to show you the date I released this video. I want to show you the date I released this video.
There's a story out there.
Make I mute
Of a
on.
Nigerian gospel musician and
Quiet, you two talk. What date is this? Can you see the date here?
Yeah, 6th of January.
January 6th.
Yeah.
The difference between me and your pastor be say me I get anointing and they see the future. January 6th. He was inaugurated January 20. I said this before the inauguration. How many of it has not come to pass?
Freeze, my friend's daughter, she's currently in Nigeria right now, right? She did go school here. She's doing a 4-year course. She's finished her, so in the summer now, she's finished her 3rd year. So she was supposed to go to Nigeria. She said, "Oh, I miss home. She went to Nigeria for the summer. And she was supposed to come back here. She couldn't come in. She could not come in. And she has her valid student's visa. Makes she just come to final year. They don't let the poor girl come in here. She wanted to utilize the trip to 1, visit her family, and 2, to renew her Nigerian passport. I don't know why she didn't come to Atlanta to renew her Nigerian passport, but I think it was more of her wanting to visit her family. This girl, as I speak to you right now, is stuck in Nigeria. This is someone whose parents have invested millions of naira and thousands of dollars to send this girl here to come and get an education. This girl has wasted 3 years of her life. Her peers probably don't graduate for Nigeria. This girl is stuck. She can come in here. That is who Nigerians. Child.
I don't forward the video to everybody where they with me. Make una go look the date. Because you see, when I come and talk, I they look like who no get sense. I said he will bring the semblance of peace between the Russians and did he not have a meeting with Vladimir Putin? Every single thing where I talk there, I talk on one by one. But now not like me.
Vladimir is the United States #1 enemy. This man brought him into the White House. Considered the #1 enemy. And this man brought him into the White House.
If you didn't get it, ask somebody who got it. I shared it to everybody.
Okay, I'll check.
I said it to you. You Cynthia, I shared it to you.
I'll check after this.
Share it, make everybody see him. Say now we they see. Now we God show in light. Waiting to happen. Now we see him for front.
They just asked. You know what? Daily Mail just asked this guy that. They said. So now, in the aftermath of Kirk's passing, how are you holding up? The president of the United States, right? They're asking him how he's holding up. This guy rooted for him. Matter of fact, I would tell you that it's Elon and this guy. This guy, they go campuses. There's no campus. Even HBCUs, if they enter there, this guy vote. Now he carry youth vote. Deliver him to this Trump. This guy will buy. So they ask him today, say, how is he holding up? You know what he said?
What?
Oh, I'm doing great. By the way, look over there. There's the new building that we're putting up for the White House. But he said by the time they're done building, it's going to be fantastic, phenomenal, amazing. Just now, before I enjoy this life, Trump won't as if be God sent.
Because who buy now? So life
They just this guy.
life goes on now. We move.
They say, how is he holding up for Kirk's passing? He said, I'm doing fantastic. On the points, the new hall in the field. Wow, that's who we're dealing with. Even Kirk himself said he doesn't believe in empathy. His words. Kirk said he does not believe in empathy because someone asked him if he doesn't have empathy for all these families that are being, thrown apart from each other and blah 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 and what's happening country to children. His own words. He does not believe in empathy. And you want me to have empathy for the guy? The guy said he doesn't have empathy. And you say people should come have empathy for him. Someone said, sympathize with the wife. I do not. I'm sorry, because she's married to someone who doesn't have empathy.
Oh God.
I can't empathize. I empathize with the families of the 3 children that were spied on the same day this guy was spied. The media is not covering that. Children went to school. Right now, there are 3 families that are mourning. Those are the people I'm mourning with. The same day with this guy spied, then carry a vice president. This guy is not a political figure. He's a podcaster. That's it. He's an influencer. When carry youthful keep but political office in a hole. But they use jets. Government jet can't carry this guy. There's an uproar here. You people you are clueless. They just following internet.
My sister, I'm sorry to
Do your research like this. Do your research like this.
Wale wants to say something.
I just hey, how you doing?
I can't see you, Wale. I can't see you. My bad. I didn't know you were on here.
Oh, how you doing?
I can't see you. That's why. Sorry.
The Secretary of Defense issued some, little thing out today that they will be clamping down on immigrants who have something to say about these guys by and so of course we know what the charade out here now is, but please let's just put away the emotions. Let's douse it, and of course we know what it is. All what you're saying is absolutely correct. Never been it wasn't in the military. It never had no political office. It was flown by Air Force 2. He had a full military parade to convey his remains. All that is total BS by the country. But now of course and I'm not saying this because we shouldn't talk. We can talk, but I mean we should be mindful of whatever our statuses are, so we don't get into. We know this is BS, but at the end of the day, please, you can carry on with your what you were saying. I just want.
Yeah. I'm approaching cautiously. Trust me.
Yeah. DF.
Yes.
Charlie the bastard.
Exactly. You try. Yeah. Better way to put it.
If
Do you understand Yoruba? Ọmọ Igbo sọ di Yoruba.
Oh, if you listen to him, you would have fascist, logical fascist. It can be assertive.
Má lo ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ́, o ti sọ, o ti lọ, má lo mọ́.
Okay. So, always when he says stuff, you will, you make, yield. But the truth of the matter is, that night when we were on the show, I made mention of something that the bitterness sown is being invested. Unfortunately, they didn't think it was going to come back to their backyard.
Yeah.
Well, you see?
Yeah.
We're talking about the Second Amendment, enforcing these things, talking about GUN, and again, that dude that was turned in, I will tell you for a fact, is not the buyer.
Which one? You mean the one that they said
the father just turned in?
No, wait. The reason why a father would turn the son in, and Freeze, I know you asked that question earlier on when you said if you were the parent, will you turn him in? There's something about this place where if you are aware, as long as you are aware that your child has done something, either by suspicion or you saw something.
I'm not talking about the process of turning people in.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying that. Freeze,
that
everyone.
turned in it's not the fire. You know what I'm saying? That what's the
Why?
boy's
Tell me.
resume? Was he in the military? Was the kind of the proximity and the precision with all that process?
200 yards is not that foul. You know how 200 yards is, right? So someone was saying that it's
That's a professional shot.
okay, you don't think I'm this way? And I saw an article about this. Person talk say that shot, right? Fine, where he go, he go touch. But he could have been aiming for the Ori. Remember, Charles was talking like this, so maybe now miss. You know, say when Charles they talk.
No, they don't do it that way. When they look at the movement, proximity,
Yeah,
they
hello?
have to look at the distance and the proximity,
Yeah.
and they want it to hit.
Normal.
Yes,
Okay, let
but
me
he
send you
used
gate pass.
He used a what they call that thing? Is it the scope? He used the scope, which means with the scope you get to the follow.
Do you think? Okay, so let's say this. Do you think anybody that has never handled a GUM before can get that kind of shot?
It's not possible.
Well, don't say freeze. I went to so I've handled GUNs like maybe about 3-4 times at the gun range. It will shock you, but the person that took me to the GUN is an ex-military, right? Special operations, retired now. He taught me how to aim. I promise you, by the third time I went there, and he told me, okay, go ahead, blind shot, just keep, going. By the time I pulled my
I do go to the gun range.
I do chest.
Wait. I go to the GUN range at least once in 2 months. I do have 2 Glocks. I've handled a semi.
No mention. Cool down.
Let me say something. There is
me, I'm thinking if I can get chest,
that you've been to that range, that you've been down the range, the recoils for some of these things, they vary. And I'm telling you, for the kind GUM when that boy go use for that operation, the kind recoil for RAM, plus say they in the middle of multitude of people. My sister, no, that's
why the scope. That's why the scope comes in. The scope. Remember, it wasn't just like he had the scope.
I understand, and the scope involved and all that. That now professional shot.
Now still professional
shot. Can I ask you a question?
You should be able to land the plane, but can you land it like a professional? No. Can you land it under tension?
But freeze, if you come out here, these people introduce their kids to sophisticated GUNs at tender ages. I'm talking 8. They handle GUN for those extremists and for those, especially those ones that
the papa na former sheriff, but that still don't mean the boy resume no show anything except the ones maybe we don't know about him. Which is, once anything make the news, we have almost information. But let me ask you about that.
Can I ask you a question?
What did the father do? Now the right thing to do for this country.
Yes. Because the father will collect. The father will collect if the father don't expose the boy.
Oh,
the father will collect if he
don't expose. He will be complicit.
Yes.
Now the right thing to do. Say one boy won't run under your, you go bring them out. Don't be say anything. You could just go sit down for Gallo for the remaining of, Don't be say there go. And some government will come after another 10 years. Pardon them,
Yeah. But I get a question for you. If you say the person no be the buyer, I just want to know why the dad turned him in. Like in your own words, like what do you think happened? Do you think they just give the guy some dough and say, okay, you know what, take the 4? Because if not that one, they don't already get their 4 guy.
So, as we talk, say, the way we say Nigerian politics is dirty. It's even dirty out here. But they do it in a slick way. There is negotiation for. So, I don't know if you ever encountered anybody working with the feds. Somebody has to go down for something. What is being done that is known. Because it's a reflection of failure on the feds not to have some cases concluded. The only ones today we haven't had conclusions about, which we can say was ended up being collateral D, like the likes of Park and Big.
Omo, this is the first topic I'm having, and people are afraid to join. Wale, if I respect you 5 normally, I respect you 15 today. Cynthia, normally, if John wants to come, I will allow him. Today, I will not allow John to come. Say,
you know what?
at least say you get mind to talk.
Please. So you know what? You get plenty people, our people for this side, right? Our people for this side. Yes. They feel travel, go different places. When you see that thing gone, they never collect them. But then get something you could put around.
Just use style and run.
But they never collect the thing until they collect. Right now, you can now say they need to check before you collect that thing. There's a lot that they are doing right now, and they find any avenue to deny people access to that thing. So until then, they're not going to talk free, especially as they don't bring out one in today. Say immigrant. That's what. So right now, their own people for here they fight for immigrants right now. When talk say person will resemble you, person will believe in waiting you believe in. Go do something on your own person. You won't find they find immigrants up and down. Say waiting immigrants do you. That's what Americans are saying right now. Say, person will resemble you, will be like you, will believe in you, will they follow you. Carry, go do something against your own person. You can't define immigrants to tell you how deeply rooted.
You know when two children are having a scuffle. When you beat one, the other one laugh. If they paint the other one pass, what actually happens. So now as it be, now their own matter. So make una no come out. Your own right of speech or freedom of speech is not guaranteed in this. And today, America, we would be that anyways.
Yeah.
So, and of course, they did put out that disclaimer. If you're not a U.S. citizen, if immigrant, basically, and I mean, that can be something. But even at that, except the person get issues.
It's not there again, no. It's not different again.
I'll be saying they could just go grab person. How many people they want to watch social media? They go watch what Rich say.
They go watch, they go tire. Not be everybody.
Right. People they comment from all over the world talking about this, saying people they watch. Belinda, welcome.
Thank you.
Hi, Belinda. Hi.
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. You see, the America, before I moved here, the America where I did visit in 2009, 10, 11, 12, is different from what it is right now. Like you can't even recognize people.
What happened to it?
It's different. So this government exposed the nature of people, the true nature. So you will find out that inclusion, diversity thing that they used to do in the past, now because the previous administration would not allow certain things to fly. So they promoted accepting people for who they are, their mindset, their everything. So these people felt oppressed. Now they don't get their own person, where they tell them, say, yes, feel free. Our people will be WHITE better pass these other people. Make una talk as una like. And the real nature of people are coming out. Because you can't sell me one thing, that a human being will not get H and number 8 for inside in heart. If person tell and say, oh, come, you have the free ticket to talk as you like and talk to your neighbor as you like, go just suddenly overnight start to become another thing. No, it did inside. It was deeply rooted. Until we're seeing things for what it is right now. We're calling a thing a thing. That's where we are right now.
There's always been institutional colorized. Let me use that word.
Yeah.
And if you mingled with other folks well, especially around Northeast here, let's say the state of Pennsylvania, it's some other part of New York, like upstate. I'm not talking about the 5 boroughs. You will know that the other folks never accepted the color people.
Yeah.
Never. And what the Presido is doing now is a reflection of the regular rich other folks kind of talk. If you join them for a dinner like during Thanksgiving and all that,
Yeah.
people talk too much.
Yeah.
Arrogant, careless, and feels like any other creation is beneath them. So that's it. And of course, somebody came to say, look, it's okay, you can express yourself however you want. Now they can, and they are coming out. But of course, even at that, they are still, their numbers are limited. It's not like there's a lot of them. And the color people are fast growing and overgrowing that, that there's this big fear of taking over. So,
yes.
The institution is ensuring to curb them, and I mean, I feel bad for our own kind that when we met here, the people, original color people here, they are yielding to those barriers by, always complaining, talking about this. All you need to do is just break through it. Be resilient. Work hard as well.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying too.
Yeah.
Talking about something that happened like 500 years ago that you were not a part of.
I mean, because if you read through some of these things in the history books, you feel real bad for our ancestors and theirs. Because however you want to look at it, it was some of our own people too. Maybe the useful heads are the ones that would have been useful. But by and large, that happened centuries ago.
That's what I'm saying. Centuries ago that the current people were not a part of. But then you let that thing hold you down so hard. But an African, we come from Africa, wherever in Africa, and give him 5 years, he's thriving. Then you go begin the vex. This same guy with mine, so.
Because
this is the guy with mine.
The part of the institution. Welfare package is not really welfare. It's a way to track you down. When you benefit from like Section 8 free housing scheme, you cannot do certain jobs.
Timosky, I know it has generational effect. Yes, nobody is taking that away.
Now they
yes,
consider that the other ones consider that free, but a free that is taking your whole life away.
Exactly. Like you can't spend your entire life just holding on to that. Timosky said it has generational effect. Of course, absolutely, naturally. Nobody's saying it doesn't have. What I'm saying is that determination for you to break through the glass ceiling and say, no, I would not subject myself to the matrix. That's all. I'm not saying that they can erase what happened. No. We come here hungry.
Chopard.
You have to consider two things too. We showed up from a background that we never got no help from the government not to talk. I mean, it was just mostly everybody's a competition. Now, somebody who started off from elementary school or always had the help they needed, got free school bus, they will eat lunch in school. And of course, they didn't have to bother too much about, showing up. And of course, that one too has effect on us because that's why we work and barely enjoy. All we do is, have our people tax us, black tax. At the end of the day, these things too have, disadvantages and advantages.
Yeah,
they are not responsible for a large number of family. They can choose to. I mean, you see people making it big in Hollywood. People, all these artists, all these, black entrepreneurs. They're doing good, but I feel for them in certain ways. But I feel like sometimes you cannot dwell for too long on what has happened. If you, let's say, for instance, somebody has broken your heart now, and you believe in marriage or love, and you now say you are not going to be married again because you've been heartbroken. You have turned yourself to a victim because what you should do is learn from that and move on and do something better with life,
Yeah.
So that's my,
and make better choices. Belinda, you're just here, just smiling.
you guys are speaking. I don't want to interrupt. And I mean, you guys are the ones there facing the heat. We were just here. But I do have a question, actually.
Once Belinda don't talk like that, problem won't start with that.
That if you should make I work, say I know they there.
Oh yeah, talk. No. I just know you too well. You come like say you don't know anything. Meanwhile, you carry problem come.
Belinda is smiling at you.
Camera did is all for you, my love. Anyways.
Wow. What a wow.
Esha ma funra yin lóyún.
Okay.
Biodun did I say Biodun, Belinda, did you understand that?
Yes.
What did I say?
You understand Yoruba?
I don't know. That's not the point now.
No, beyond Belinda, what did I say? I want to know you understood what I said.
Daddy, please. That's not the point. I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
Let me not forget my question. Do you think that he had a problem with people of our skin, or he was trying to protect people of his skin?
Ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ gbọ́ yẹn, jọ̀mọ́.
That's a deep question. Okay, now let me answer your question in the way I know how, and I'm going to quote him verbatim. Okay, I'm quoting him now verbatim. He said that Martin Luther King was a foolish man that did not deserve. That's what he said. You know, Martin Luther King, that the entire America idolizes. He said the man did not deserve all the respect, accolades, and everything that was accorded him, and he was calling for them to scrap Martin Luther King's holiday here. Belinda, I can send you plenty of snippets of his video. If you really understand that, it's one thing for you to protect, but States of America is a melting pot, right? It's a lot of people here. You have Indians, Asians, Africans, African Americans, then you have the whites, and you also have Caucasians, the Europeans, right? They're all here. This place is a melting pot. Let's not forget the history. The history of this place is Native Americans. It's not these people. These people are immigrants too. But when you tell them there's an uproar, right? Then come meet people here. You can't find a place that was already inhabited by people, right? So I get it when you say something like trying to protect I will protect my person. If I go out to let's say a public gathering and I see Africans, right? And I see an attack on Africans, the natural instinct in me will be to protect that African because I see them as a part of me, right? So I get it. Everybody protects your own. However, how can you protect your own against the people who are weaker or who are not actively coming after you?
What do you mean by weaker?
It's the way they see us.
Okay.
That's why I put it in quote.
So
we are defenseless against these people.
That dude despise people of color.
Yes.
Belinda.
Not just despise. The letter H and the number 8.
The School of Aviation in Florida. Both were in the same class. You happen to be flying with him, and you are asking if you could trust a color pilot. Did they minus his own what do you call it?
Degree.
Credit. Others were taking 20 credits, he took 18. That's condescending.
He said when he sees a pilot in an aircraft, he will wonder if they're qualified because their brains. Do you know what it is for you to say that a human being like you's brain
they
cannot
do not have the enough
processing capacity
to process? So can I look at you because of your skin, color of your skin, and say you cannot think as much as I do? No. It has. You see, we don't want to use the word. I use umbrella that difference make a liver. Now logical.
No vex. Now because of all this sensor way that they do.
You understand? When you listen to him, you will see a lot of sense in. Of course, it takes a chunk of the law and a bit of gospel, and now putting that their front in every way. He doesn't think the white folks are equal with the color folks. It doesn't. It's really strongly that.
Do you really think that we are?
Belinda, I haven't seen no WHITE person that I would cower to. And I'm speaking for me.
Well,
Yeah.
if you want to ask me, is the equality going to be based on who is superior or who is inferior?
No, my question just remains. Do you really think that we are?
We are not equal. But now, the narrative is pushing that the white folks are superior, but I'm telling you no. I mean, look at it.
Ain't no white folks out here more superior than me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with you. I agree with you that we should not agree anybody is more superior. But I'm just trying to be as realistic as possible.
As far as the opportunities, do we have the same opportunities as they have? No.
Wait. I want Belinda to please carry on. I don't want you to lose that thought.
Okay. So I'm saying that we need to. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible. If you think that we are really treated equally or should be treated equally, then I have a couple of more questions after that. So in all honesty, do you think that we're equal, or do you really think so?
No, we're not.
We are not treated. No, okay. We are equal and we are treated equally are two different things.
She's asking if I think we are equal.
Yes, that's
But I'm saying we are not equal. But his narrative is claiming the white folks are superior. But I'm telling you, as a colored folk, that we are superior.
You see now that you are saying that you are superior.
We are the same.
I do not have to condemn them.
We are the same.
I don't have to look at two people that took the same training, had the same flight hours, and listen to him by thinking, am I saving this flight because he has that color scheme?
So we are the same. We are not more superior. They are not more superior. We don't bleed different.
When you look at the equality for opportunities, wait, Cynthia. Once you look at your equality for opportunities, do you know that we are being regulated? Do you know that at a point in time, even if you have the same qualification, the same grade, the same, I mean, a matter of fact, you may have more experience, just because your colorful look, wait, the helicopter crash that happened just early this year, what was the first thing the president said about the fact that the people that they hired in the, what do you call it, unit, because the town one were colorful, was one of the reasons why that thing. Why? They don't work better. We have black inventors. We have black engineers. The one is still alive, Ben Carson. That's the first guy that
let me give a clearer picture, right? So that if he's the host of this live, the rest of us are guests here. And no matter how knowledgeable, smart, opinionated that we are about any topic, that if he remains the host and he calls the shots. If I want to be the host and call the shots, I'll go to my own live. Do you understand what I mean? Correct. Yes. So when
but Belinda, can we compare the host
hold on 1 second, Cynthia. Hold on 1 second, Cynthia. I am not justifying what he's saying. I'm just telling you that in order to protect your space, to make the rules, and sometimes the rules are not the most favorable thing. You have to opt. You comply or you leave to where the rules favor you, unfortunately. And hold on, culture, religion, a lot of things are involved. But people are trying to protect what they believe in. And sometimes in protecting what you believe in, you may pay with your life. Yes, unfortunately.
I bought water for you.
Like he has just done. He has just done. He just took one for the team.
To be honest, he's better than many of us who boldly stand for nothing. Yes,
I agree.
And he went down for it. And in the course of standing for it, he believed in his country so much. It may not suit you. Some of the things he's saying may not be appealing to you. But that was
I
a
agree.
young man who fought boldly for what he believed in about his country.
I agree.
And in the
Agree.
course of that, he was taken down, unfortunately. But there are so many of us who are
So Belinda,
attacking
when
him.
you say because of that he was taken down, then it means you are insinuating that he was taken down because
Apologies, I don't know why he was taken down. I'm just saying that in the course of his support, I said in the course of that, he was taken down. But he stood for something. He's identified for something. We are speaking about what he stood for today. We may not agree with him in his entirety, but he stood for his country and defended it with everything that he was.
Okay, but so when you say stood for something, Belinda, wait, you are making it seem like wait. It could stand, and so even we stand on stupidity is okay. America nobody will go to Saudi Arabia or Qatar as an immigrant or a permanent resident and be told no. But the United States, there's something we call the doctrine.
it's called the land of the free
Wait,
for a reason.
there's something called the doctrine of liberty. However, once you are on this soil, that law guarantees you. And there are tons of federal enactments that prohibit racial slurs, that prohibit people coming openly to demean the next person, not to even talk about color now, to say, oh, they're beneath me, do this, do that. See, let me say something. If we are going to say, oh, he fought and he stood for what he believed in, it was only availed because of current day government. Essentially, before now, how much watch his videos, go look at his things. It wouldn't do as much now because it's okay. Current day government allows it. Kind of, will not do much about it. The same national. So what I'm trying to say in essence is that we get it. He fought for what he believed in, and does it make him a hero? Before who black people, white people know. Because
just remember that German guy, where his name starts with A, also fought for what he believed in.
Oh yeah. Good point.
Till tomorrow, if you go to Germany, there was a day I was playing with my friend. He came to pick me in Frankfurt am Main, and I did their greeting. You know, the ones that were in the elevator with us felt real bad. And now he speaks German. He was now talking to them that, why is that guy doing that? They were referring to me. They now said, no, that's how we make jokes in Africa. Do you know that till tomorrow they'll disown him? They don't want to have nothing to do with him. Well, tomorrow you're going to say somebody, we will be there. We will be there tomorrow. Tomorrow could be next.
Belinda, it's good for us. Belinda, can I say something? It will be good for us to compare apples with apples and not apples with oranges. You see this guy.
So what you're saying is that if he says all that, does all that, because it's his father's land, we should leave. I get it.
That's not the point.
We don't want to be here because we want to be here. We are here because some of us were born here, some of us had to work here and finally live here. Now, because the laws, everywhere, plenty of the world where people be go as black people, and they are there too. But you see, the doctrine of freedom, that thing, what's that man's name? One of the founding fathers of the USA. Was it fought for?
Is it Abraham Lincoln?
Lincoln? Lincoln is fight and his hustle and everything he believed in making American people, whether black, white, Chappaqua, whatever, what do you call it, Indians and all that, to live together. And they lifted it and put it in the Constitution. That comes before anybody in this country. Constitution is bigger than anybody.
Serving, retired, fighting.
So, and if somebody is actively and constantly breaking the law, because today the people who should enforce the law are, they kind of like it. Like I said earlier.
Okay,
and
let me ask you a
this
question,
man,
right?
what's this man's name? The man from Cuba, Fidel Castro.
So you live there prior to the current government, right? Has he always been speaking about this? And did he ever get into trouble for it?
No, he speaks, but he doesn't say all these things he says.
All these things he says.
Speaks. You would see. Maybe I should give you the background.
So Belinda, let me tell you what people are saying. Belinda, people are saying that this is an inside job because this whole time when he was raking in all the numbers for them, right? He was like, yay! Like they were like, yay! But very recently, before he was fired, he started asking questions and challenging them to release EPSTEIN files. And that's what they've been trying to cover this entire time, is the EPSTEIN
Okay, let me say something, right?
Just so you know.
I'm trying to relate this as much as possible to us because the initial conversation was why are people mourning and all of that. So why are Nigerians mourning, right?
Nigerian Christians.
It is rather here not
Babe.
there. Anyways, so.
No, but it's true though. Nigerian Muslims. Okay, you know what? Let me leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. But if you ask me, those folks have more sense.
No, I'm waiting for you so that I can go.
But I'll leave it alone. Carry on.
I hear you. Anyways, I think that this was somebody who stood for something. We may not agree with what he stood for, but he stood for it, and his claim was in the best interest of his nation.
So sad.
And that has brought a lot of, it has brought a lot of controversy.
Amarachi that year when she needed it the most.
Some of which we are talking
now we use
about.
it for Abiba.
I watched his videos. I'm familiar with some of the things that he was saying. Although some of the things that you guys are saying are a bit taken out of the context of which he was saying them. But that's a different matter. Now, this is what I'm saying. One of the reasons why we are where we are, and you guys, both of you seem to be in America at the moment, is because some people are defending that nation with everything that they have. And that's why it's working. Otherwise, yes. So people are defending it.
Let me ask you a question before you go forward. Do you think Charlie Kirk's doctrine and his beliefs is defending or uniting Americans? You said you read and understood him and heard him right. Question, do you think what Charlie Kirk stood for is defending and uniting American people?
Defending, yes. Absolutely, I think so. So
okay.
Defending American people. Who are American people?
I was speaking. The world is coming to a place where we think that we have not realized that freedom is not free. The cost of freedom is not
freedom is not absolute.
Yeah. So when you want a land to be, it's like Nigeria. When you come to Lagos and people say that's very unrealistic statement where you say Lagos is no man's land. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be said. It belongs to some people. The fact that you are here does not take away the identity of the indigenous people of the town. And there are people who are saying, I allowed you into my land does not mean that you should take over. And before you say you are not trying to take over, you're just going to be speaking for yourself as a person. But there are people saying this town belongs to us. You are here the same way in Daddy Freeze's house. If I come to visit him, I am a visitor. Even if
Belinda, except that in that house, no. You hold on now. Except that in that house, it wasn't only white. It wasn't only WHITE people. In that house, there were BLACK Americans. There were INDIAN Americans. It wasn't only WHITE, but that's all he seems to defend.
Now, this is the problem. The problem has been made a long time ago. That because too many people have been allowed in, the identity of the indigenous people seem to have been diluted.
But wait.
Who are the indigenous people?
Charlie Kirk is not
Red
even one of the
Indians.
indigenous
Red
people.
Indians are the indigenous people.
It's not
Red
even one, it's not
Indians.
from their lineage.
Okay.
Every white folk in this country, except the Red Indians, the Aboriginals, they came here as immigrants.
Immigrants.
No.
The current president, the grandfather migrated from Germany.
It's an immigrant.
His mother is related to Irish people.
It's an immigrant.
The only people that can make those claims are the reservists, the Red Indians, and they have like about 7 tribes in this country. Now, none of those people ever stood up to say, oh, this land used to belong to us alone, and we don't want it.
Yeah.
None of them. None of them says, okay, you have to start carrying GUN to defend your Second Amendment right by buying people indiscriminately. None of them will say that because today you are a black lawyer and that one is a white lawyer, he probably read the laws better than you do.
Better than you.
Or knows or can process things better than you do. So how are you going to say, because the question I ask you is that, you said it's defending. Defending who? American people? Okay, so I understand. A nationalist wants to harmonize, defend the nation. French people are very, very skeptical to change because they don't want their originality to be tampered with. In as much as they will go to other places and do it. But America is not even like that. This country was built on the back of...
All right. I want to bring a God who is also American. I don't want any of the Americans to leave, even though it's paining me so much that I have to ask Belinda because Belinda is on fire tonight. But I will bring you back at a minute's notice if you want to come back because I like the diversity of this conversation. So I want to bring a God. I don't know what side a God is going to be on.
But there's still many things.
I'm shouting you out, Bobby. Bobby Cakesville. Thank you. Bobby Cakesville. He said, America no be white man land. Your head is there. Only head one bay.
No, let me say something. Dear, during my naturalization,
this is the first time they are trolling Belinda on this live.
Who are they trolling?
Normally, they always love Belinda. Yeah, Belinda. But you see, Belinda, I like what you said. I understand where you're coming from 100%.
A point of, yes, I will, look, I do not, I say it to people here that you have to be careful.
Before I leave, right? Okay, while they go on, then
Wait,
I say what I
I
was saying.
say this to people here that be careful. The people that really have that, foremost right that can pursue it all the way are our kids, the ones born out here. Naturalized citizens, honestly, if you haven't done beyond, like things like ES, I don't want to spell them all along. And when you discover, say, your process is fraudulent, nothing takes it away. But you see, it's still qualified. That's still a citizenship that is qualified. But natural rights are the ones birthed on this soil. Now, I always warn, get careful. But this same country made us know that we are together. You don't see how they refer to this country for the love of God and country. It's not about for the love of God and white or black.
Yeah.
Country includes the reserves, Hispanic, white, black, Chinese, everybody from all walks of life. And now, if the man Charlie saying 1 out of about 4 races is better than the rest, that's this big disunity. That's color person, race, color riot, race somebody kind of.
We get you.
And that's gonna bring big disunity all the way. It will make people see even a color person watching down the street and bring something and feel.
Niger Lebanese, these are the people that we deal with, but I'm used to all kinds of
land of free, home of the brave. You know what they said? He said that, and you have said, live free or die.
Okay, now I want to leave so that the priest can bring some.
Let me bring a God as we wind.
I know you visited here a couple of times, but I like you to not just be in the metropolis.
And I
Visit
like
places
you
like
to
Utah.
allow people to learn so that they can make their point. That's what I would like you to do. But in the meantime, I would leave so that Adifris can bring someone else and we'll continue the conversation in the comments. I was asking genuine questions. I'm trying to tell you that when people believe in something, hold on, Wally, people may believe in something and you do not need to agree with what they believe in, but they believe in it and they're bold about it. And they should, their life should not necessarily be taken because of what they believe. So,
We agree with you. However, it's also important what it is they believe in. If what they believe in destroys you, let me tell you something about the United States of America. Your freedom stops where mine starts.
All right, A God is ready. Let me bring him down because he has to rush. A God, if you're still here. All right, Belinda. No, don't go far.
I believe that.
All right, so A God is joining us. God bless you, Belinda. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. All right, today was a bit hot. All right, I've asked A God. A God, they drive. Oh.
Hey, Freeze, how you doing?
Very well, thank you. All right, conversation about to level up.
Guys, I want to jump into it real quick, right? The Belinda lady was making a more American point than some of the Americans here. And it is what she's trying to do was she was trying to tell you the point of view of this person. Not necessarily like she agrees with it or that it's superior or that it is okay. And that in itself is the essence of what this country is built on. Now, there's an argument about the aboriginals, this, that. Everybody are immigrants anywhere they are. It's just a matter of how far back do you want to kick the can. I don't know if you guys understand what that means, right? Nigerians, Yoruba people own Lagos, for instance. How far back do you want to kick the can? How far back do you want to go? The moment you go back enough, you realize that somebody came there from somewhere. So I don't think that that is a very logical argument to use, especially if we're talking about a country that has existed for over 200, 300 years. You see what I'm trying to say, right? So you guys have to ask yourself that question. How far back do we want to kick the can in terms of this argument of there are some people that were here before, there were some people, you can kick the can, and in the next, if you kick it back enough for 5,000 years, you realize that even those people you are talking about in regards to recent history that you think belong there probably do not belong there, right? Everybody migrated or emigrated at some point before, the geographical shift of the globe and all of that stuff. We're not going to get into all of that geography, but everybody migrated one way or the other. Now, the guy Charlie Kirk, I understand what he was trying to talk about. Do I necessarily agree with all of his points? No. But let me tell you something. I believe that a lot of us, especially us that are black people, we are not racist enough. And I want everybody, this thing I'm saying sounds controversial, but I want everybody to please pick up a dictionary and check the meaning of racism. It's just that you like your race and where you're from. That's it. All right?
Yeah.
So let me say that again. Please, everybody, please pick up a dictionary, all of you, because as black people, one of the things that are very far away from us is education, even though we all went to school, right? And when I say education, I don't mean it as formal education, not as an insult, but I'm talking about learning something in school and the practical application of those things are two different things, right? And learning something as a rhetoric and understanding from a place of experience are two different things, right? A lot of these things we're talking about, we know them as rhetorics. We don't understand them in the true form as a concept or as an ideology, as an idiosyncrasy. We don't understand any of those things. I just want to explain to everybody that Belinda had an amazing point. She knew what she was saying. She was right. And I don't know if anybody understands what is happening in the UK right now. Does anybody know what's happening in the UK right now? The UK is a mess. Right? Sorry, I am in the UK.
No, I'm not tracking UK news.
If you're living in the UK today, you realize that the UK is becoming something else that even people from the UK do not recognize anymore. You know why? Because there are some people coming from another country bring their culture, their tradition, and bringing everything. And right now, it's almost as if UK is not feeling like UK anymore. Let me ask you a question. Would England still be England if there are no English people in there? Just question, right? Would Yoruba land be Yoruba land if there are no Yorubas there? If the culture, tradition, and the ideologies of the Yorubas is not what is prevailing like in a place like Ogun State, and you still say Ogun State is Yoruba land. So let me tell you something. There is a very huge importance to a place keeping its cultural identity. That is why it can be that place. There cannot be Ukraine without Ukrainians. There cannot be Germany without Germans. And trust me, there cannot be America without Americans. And what it means to be from a place is not just a title, it is a culture and a tradition. All of you that are here right now, one way or the other, you guys have become American. Let me tell you why. You celebrate. If they give you break right now, President's Day, you celebrate. All right? If they give you Christmas break.
We live here. It's different.
Exactly. I'm coming there. No. Hold on. No, you don't have to. Do you celebrate Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Why do you celebrate Thanksgiving?
Because I am expected to. At work, I get the holiday. At home, my son, he's American. My neighbors, they come to my home and they invite me to come go eat. This has been my reality for the past 9 years. I do not celebrate Independence Day. I'm not in Nigeria.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me call your attention to your huge hypocrisy, considering the fact that you just mentioned the Indians. My sister, do you know that the Thanksgiving you are celebrating is like having a day where they are celebrating that the unalived spirit of Indians that you are talking about right now? That's what Thanksgiving is. In case you don't know.
No,
I'm educating you right now. Okay.
No,
you know that Thanksgiving. So let me explain what happened to you on Thanksgiving, right? The Oyinbo people that you're talking about, they called the Indians that you're talking about and said, let all of us come and talk about how we are going to live together. Right? That turkey that you people are eating, they poisoned it. I've fed it to them. All of them died. Then they went into the villages and killed wiped out their children.
Bye. Careful with your choice of words.
Sorry. They went, they pied the women, they pied the children, and they unalived, even their livestock. The bisons, you know bisons? Right? Yes, they unalived everything. You are celebrating that, but right now you're just talking about Native Indians. You don't even have a concept. You don't, hold on, sis, you don't know. And I understand that. The point I'm trying to make is even you have been indoctrinated in some way or the other. You just don't know. Because you're American, because you live here. Right? You have not gone through any process of trying to understand what these things are about. So the point I'm trying to make, let me go back to my initial point of all of these things are what makes Americans American. Now, this country, if you don't know, the Constitution of America was built on a lot of laws and guidelines that have some things to do with the Bible in a way. So America is a Christian country, whether you like it or not. Right? This is the only country where you can bring your culture, your tradition, and you can marry it with this and all of those kind of things. This guy is talking about the fact that everybody has now come, and now you have now started shaming the people that live on this land, where a white person might not be able to talk about himself just because you call him racist. Right? Me right now, I can say, you know what, I'm a black man, I love black people, I this, I that. And everybody's like, okay, that's good. Well, if a white person says the same thing in his country and say, you know what, I like white people, I feel like this party that we're having, only white people to come, you call them racist.
That I agree with you. And that
okay, so that's what the guy was fighting. So hold on, sis. That's what he was fighting for. He was saying that no, he did. I'm talking about some of his points that a lot of people do not understand. I'm opening up for you because I'm a black person. I understand what he's saying. You get parties where we say we do, where we say all of us now black people where they did. Nobody they follow anybody fight. It's okay. But if you go on party where we say that only white person must come, now we call them another thing. Why? And the guy they try to talk say, you people have now guilt-tripped everybody that is white into not being able to enjoy their identity in their country. And he's saying that there's nothing wrong with that. That if you're on your land, you should be able to be proud of your land. You should be able to follow up with your culture and your tradition without necessarily feeling like it's infringing on somebody else's. I'll give you another example. And let us be honest with ourselves. Let us be very honest, people, because that's the only way we can move you. My brother, give me 1 second. I'll just... No, my brother, give me 1 second.
Hold on, let him finish.
Let me just say this one thing, right? And I'll listen to you. Bro, another thing is this.
Do you realize that after this guy died, do you know what was happening in Utah? Everybody was doing night vigil. Everybody is praying and all of those things. My brother, make I ask you one question. It's not black person. It's not black person in the empire. Hold on, sis. It's not black person in the empire waiting for that to happen. How many riots don't they go on now like this?
No. What do you know about Utah? I hope you know that Utah is extreme. There are Mormons in Utah. They are not
nobody to ask you that. I say if not black person in the empire anywhere. We say the FBI say they don't find the person one thing. We're seeing our people for don't they do like this now. Looting, fighting, all those things you have started.
Oh, okay, you got the school fees.
There are people on the streets.
So let me keep quiet now. Sorry.
Those days, they send us thank you for.
So there are WHITE people right now on the street that are protesting right now.
My pick for every point you made, you said everybody actually migrated from somewhere, depending how far you want to kick the can. That's correct. So, people were here pre-independence, 1778, and they did agree that those were the rightful owners of the land.
Correct.
So, now every other person will be regarded as an immigrant. Now, thank God, in the course of the discussion, you brought the story of Thanksgiving. I agree with you completely. And now the rightful owners have been displaced, and the new owners, or the ones that impose themselves, can we say that they are afraid of being displaced because of the growth of other races? It's why people like Charles Kirk think disunity and spilling racial slurs. Because I don't have no problem with you defending your race. Racism is correct the way you defined it, yes. But how do I look at you, somebody who's gone to aviation school, the same as the other white folk, and you are saying that took the same class, had the same credit, graduated at the same time, the same hours on your sleep, and you are saying he wonders if he's gonna be able to operate that plane like any other person, because he believes the black people do not have that brain to process that complex, to operate that kind of machine.
That's not what it meant.
Think that is racist?
That's not what it meant. It was not racist.
Wait.
No, that was not what he meant. That was not what he meant.
No worries. The English is clear, but your
no,
point.
The English, my brother, the English is clear, but context is important, right? Absolutely. Everybody on the road understands English. Nuanced and intelligent people understand context, right?
No, everything is context.
Why don't you let me finish? You had your time. So now,
context matters.
Mention of somebody being a secretary in the government parastatal, if only she was there by merit, or already the color folks are already been marginalized by a lot of factors, which we are not even here to talk about that. Now somebody has managed to get the job, maybe one person bringing their head up out of thousands. Now you think that also is gonna bring or foster unity amongst the people called Americans, which includes white, black, Hispanic, and
What's happen?
What is it?
Wale Kilo Shele.
Can we say the likes of Charlie wants to promote his own race and bring the others down because he feels these people are gonna impose themselves or will displace them soon as they did to people before? Because you made mention of the UK. You made mention of the UK that British people no longer feel like they are British people. Brother, from at least about 200 years, borders across the globe started with people saying, before you come, there was a time Nigeria to UK was visa free. There was a time Nigeria to America was visa free. Now they made the rules as to who can come, who cannot come. and you needed their manpower to develop your nation so bad. You let them in as much as you, because, I mean, no, except for the Hispanic people, who maybe a few, maybe a lot of us, but what's the percentage? You let people in, and today, the country says 71% is still white. Now, where is the fear of you losing your identity by you promoting yours and bringing others down and fostering disunity?
Nobody said he should not defend his people, but you cannot defend your people to where you begin to endanger other people. Because ultimately, we're all fighting for the same thing. And again, like I said, it's peace and unity.
This nation,
we can all coexist. There's enough room for us all to coexist.
We do not necessarily have to be, born or be a part of the ones that have lived here for more than 400 years. If the likes of Charlie Kirk was in power, say about 30 years ago, you and I, God would not be in this country.
My brother, do you want me to respond to your questions? I don't do emotional conversation. I just like talking with facts, right? So if you're done, I get that feeling of, I'm not into that. You mentioned DEI, correct? So let me tell you something. You said Charlie Kirk had said that if he entered into a plane...
Majority of the DEI hires were white women, by the way.
Let me finish. No disagreement, sis. Let me finish. Right? So when he mentioned that Charlie Kirk, when he got on a plane, is wondering when he sees a black person, if that person is qualified, there was a premise to that conversation. And it is DEI. Do you know what DEI is? Not you, sis. I'm asking everybody. It's diversity, equity, and inclusion. And what this does is it gives a certain number of people that are considered as minorities opportunities to get into certain programs and schools. Not by merit, but based on their race. They would say, okay, you know what? The race of people that are coming into, we don't have a lot of black people that are, it is the equivalent of, I suffered DEI in Nigeria. Let me bring it back home so everybody else can understand. DEI is when I write JAM, I have to score 300 to enter university. But somebody in the north can only score 100 and he also gets into the same university. So now, I am going into a university with somebody that does not deserve it, that is only there just because there is an assumption that they should give that a push. My brother, that is what DEI is. And the point he's making is very, very valid. He said when he realized that people are getting into these programs just based off of their race, it now becomes incumbent on him to think about it and look at it like, when I see a black person, how do I know this person deserved it, or if it's DEI that brought them in there? That is
DEI does not. It doesn't pick crowd.
Guys, hold on. Remember, Egon.
It's called the Federal Character Law. DEI. It picks based on eligibility.
What eligibility? My brother, finish your point. What eligibility?
For me, that would be that phrase.
My brother, you are making an emotional point. You are making an emotional point. Let's use facts.
Hold on for a second. God, remember when he was pushing this whole DEI narrative, they were under the impression that because they were trying to give minorities a chance, it just automatically meant that, black people are in positions that they do not qualify for. They stopped with the whole DEI narrative when numbers came out to prove that the actual beneficiaries of DEI in the majority were white people. That's when they now gave that a rest. But at the time when he was running amok with the whole DEI thing, they were all still under the impression that DEI meant more inclusion for black people just because we want them included.
My sister, I'm not talking based off of narrative. I know somebody that is in Harvard right now as a result of DEI that got in there 4 years ago. Fact. That's why they got in there.
Yes, that happens.
So, sister, let me finish. My sister, let me finish. See, my sis, I don't speak on rhetoric, right? And everybody that is, assuming that I'm not Americanized, I just have a brain. And I know that when you come into this country, because I'm black and I'm American and I'm immigrant, there's a way that everybody expects your brain to be working. My brain does not work like that. I pick up a book and I read. I try to figure things out myself. That is why I'm not going to sound like your typical immigrant that came here based on Japan, now feels like everybody needs to abandon their country, destroy their country because they want to help immigrants. I'm not like that. I am not like that. All right? So back to what I am saying. That is DEI. That was what he was referring to. Now, another point that Mr. Wale made is you're talking about disunity. You were the one that has made, you're the one that has made that conclusion. I didn't come to that conclusion based on what I was hearing him say. And I'll tell you why. My sister, I am currently doing so many things in my life right now that has to do specifically with black people and black communities. And I'm saying the exact same thing that Charlie Kirk is telling white people. That's what I'm telling them as well. I do have shows where I'm talking about our culture, our tradition, our background. We need to go back to it. It's important. We need to, go by African roots, African dressing, African eating, African community, African everything. Why is it that nobody is assuming that as something that is racist? It is okay for people to say that. Hold on. There are Asian communities that are doing the same. There are Israeli communities doing the same. There are people that are doing that in all kinds of different ways. Right?
Except that.
Hold on. Sis, hold on.
Black people.
Sis, nobody's... My sister, have you noticed that you are the only ones? It's only you people, black people, that are picking a victim mentality out of this. Why are Asians not complaining that? Hold on. Let me ask you a question, right? It's not only white people in America, correct?
Correct.
Okay. There are Asians, there are Egyptians, there are Armenians, there are Irish. There are so many other people. Why is it that it's only black people that are feeling like what he's doing threatens them or makes them unsafe?
So it's not only black people who feel that way. The Mexicans feel that way. Just a couple of days ago, they went into a factory and arrested over 400 South Koreans until the South Korean government came out and said, you cannot treat our people like this because our people are here to not only work, they're also educating your people. The minute Mr. Orange Man heard that, what did he say? He relaxed. I said, oh, your people can stay for them to train Americans. Again, I came into this thing saying that we do have black people, white people, Israeli.
Do they have their papers? Are they here legally or illegally?
I don't know about the South Koreans, but I do not think that an industry as big as Hyundai, yes, they may have a few people, they may sneak in through the back door, but in this place, you have to have your SSM before you are approved to work, right? Plus, this guy is not going to ask them or endorse after his big campaign against illegal people. I'm not
My
sure.
sister, I'm just asking you a simple question, right? Do you think that they are? Do you think that they are legal? Do you think they are illegal? Do you think they're legal? Okay, my sister, I am betting you that the only reason why the government of the country is going to back that up is because of their legal. If they're not legal, they won't say that. All right?
Oh no, because this guy has been going not only after illegals, he's been coming for illegals as well. I do have a video where he was expressing his frustration in his failure to gather as many, because when he came into this thing, he promised that he was going to round people up in the millions. When he came in after his first few months and he wasn't getting the numbers. Yes, I have a video of someone in his
illegal
caucus.
Immigrants and legal that have committed any felony.
Yes, but guess what? He's been here rounding up people with zilch on their record.
Oh, sorry, not legal. Let me use.
Who has he?
Permanent resident.
Sorry, who has he? Which permanent resident person has he sent away?
I have a video where he said to them. My
sister. There's a video. See, my sister. If I tap on,
somebody said, Cynthia, take it easy before we see you in Lekki next week.
My sister.
It's not happening, my dear. Your prayer.
My sister, give me 1 second.
Don't worry. Okay?
But today argument now, intellectuals, I know even if you talk.
He hasn't done as much as
right now. Video of
Bene. Yeah, no.
If you bring back, you'll find it. Please, I don't want to go by all these videos. I'm not really into all of those things, right? Let us talk facts here, please.
Yes,
Let's talk facts. There are videos everywhere.
No,
right?
I'm not
Okay,
even
go ahead.
I'm not even referring to videos of people complaining. I'm talking about the one of him who was telling what's her name, before Christine Norm was put in as the head of immigration, right? Before Christine Norm came in, there was a video where he was telling his people that if they are not getting enough illegals, that they should start looking at homegrown. I have it.
Okay. My sister, that's what somebody said, the president, that's what he said, right? My sister, I cannot convict somebody. Yeah, I can't convict somebody for what they've said. I'm asking about what is the proof to that fact on the ground. That's what I'm going by.
Okay, let me tell you what the proof to the fact is. There is a swearing that's coming up very soon. Or was it last week? They said it was coming up in a couple of days, where Christine Noem mentioned that she was sending out her people to go there. Swearing in ceremony. Are you
in Atlanta?
I am. Swearing in ceremony. They say they want to go and round up people at the swearing in ceremony. People who have fulfilled their obligation, paid their dues. People who want to swear.
My sister, a lot of these things are they said. You know how I know you are in Atlanta?
One U.S. citizen has been deported.
No, I'm following the news.
My sister, do you know how I guess you're in Atlanta?
Why?
There's something about people in Atlanta. I don't know when they're talking about this place. I can just tell. I could tell that you are from Atlanta. So I have like 5 friends from Atlanta, and all of them talk the same way you're talking. They are so passionate. And when I ask for facts, there's no facts.
No. So let me tell you where I get my
I don't know whether I praise on a yap.
No, so I have my alerts, right? I follow immigration news. So what I'm telling you right now is what I read every morning at 7:20 a.m. when it comes on my phone, because I am following certain news. I follow the news here. I'm not going by...
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that all of you probably don't know on this live show. I am not a fan of our current president, though. But if I'm going to point out what I'm not a fan about, you would agree with it. Will be facts. It will not be how I feel. It will be legitimate stuff. I don't agree with him on everything. I was one of the people that was championing for him. The moment he got in there and he started doing all of those things, I don't agree. So let me just explain to you. I don't agree. But I don't like things that are sensationalized. I don't like it. If I would state my facts about him and his policies, everybody, there will be things that you are able to check. There will be things that you would know for a fact. There are things that it would not be my feeling. It will be a fact. It will not be my feeling, right? So I'm not a fan of his at all. It's all. But all of these things that you guys are saying are talking points of immigrants, Democrats, and people that are here that look like us. They feed us those things, and we go and repeat it. Me, I don't repeat such things. I can tell you the things I disagree with. I disagree with his policies. I disagree with him using the National Guard and using it to threaten people 5,000%. I disagree with him attacking Iran 100%. I disagree with him, supporting our country in the Middle East while it is attacking everybody else around it. I disagree with the children that we are funding to, destroy a whole place and all of that, right? I disagree with all of those things. Since this guy came in, I have told everybody that when I wash my hands off, this guy, he scammed me. I don't get scammed easily, but he scammed me. He told me everything that I needed to hear, and then I supported him, and he went in there and he's doing the complete opposite. 1,000%. Right? Then what I don't like is when we are sensationalizing things, right? Let's say the truth. So let's go back to Charlie Kirk, right? I'm going to go back to that guy. My sister, okay, there is nothing wrong in speaking about what your identity is as a white person. There's nothing wrong. See, the same way can say what he can say. It's the same way Candace Owen can say what she wants to say. That is one of the biggest things about the United States, that you have, it is part of the amendments. You have the freedom of speech. Allow him to say whatever he wants to say. And my sister, let me tell you another thing that I think black people generally need to reorientate their brain from. My sister, if I say I am a beautiful young man, it does not automatically mean you are ugly. You can say the same thing.
We are on the same page.
You can say the same thing. Hold on, sis. This guy is saying that thing. Then you two go and get your people together and tell yourself the things that preserve your culture too. Because he's saying that this is the way we preserve our culture and our way of life. Does not mean it goes against you. Does not mean that you attack the person that you are.
Okay, God, let me respond. God, let me respond. You know, the funny thing is, me and you are on the same page, and I've advocated for people of other races thinking that just because somebody says something, it means that they are implying that they are a certain way. I'm with you on that. However, let me tell you, give me 1 second, just 1 second. 1 second, Wale. 1 second, Wale, just hold on, give me 1 second. Where I begin to disagree is when he said that children dying is collateral damage.
Buying.
Sorry.
My sister, freedom of speech. Do I agree? No. But I can protect, I can defend his ability to be able to say that. I don't need to agree. It's the beauty of America is why you are sitting on here saying everything you are saying. And nobody's going to come and pick you up. When the country you are saying that country is doing all of this thing, nobody's going to come and pick you up. You will not come to Instagram. These things you are enjoying, you are saying somebody else should not have it. My sister, I'm begging you, please. You should be able to defend everybody's ability to say what they want to say. You don't have to agree with it, but you can at least protect that their liberty to say what they want to say. You don't have to agree.
If me promoting my race,
but he can say that
will bring this unity, is
that
okay?
Freedom of speech is not for speech that is good, though. The protection of freedom of speech is for the speech you don't agree with. Please.
But do you know that?
Sister, let me explain that amendment to you.
I can give you the
amendment is for the speech you don't agree with. It's to protect the things you don't agree with. It's not to protect the things you agree with. So let us read that constitution that we are all talking about very well. Freedom of speech is not to protect good things. No, it's not to protect the speech you agree with. It's to protect the speech you don't agree with. That everybody can say what they want to say, and you don't have to agree with it, but they can say it.
They can say it, but we happen to be in a highly medicated country, right? We are in a highly medicated country where if somebody has some level of influence, they can go out there and say something that's going to hurt and harm people. Because we have a lot of people here on medication.
For his beliefs, it doesn't deserve to be quiet for his beliefs.
No, for his beliefs, absolutely not. There would never be a reason why it's okay for somebody to be sliced.
His talk shows, his podcast, what it stands for is that will bring disunity to United States as a nation. What he says is not harmonizing this country in any way, and will never do. And
it's not his job to harmonize. Free speech is not supposed to harmonize. Free speech is not supposed to harmonize. And my brother, let me tell you something. My sister, the moment I say I'm a Yoruba man, I will ostracize you as an Igbo person. But there's beauty in our diversity. Oh yes, I have. If I have a party right now and I say only black people can be there, or I say only Yoruba people can be there, I will ostracize everybody else. Let's be clear, right? But it doesn't mean that I wish them harm. Right? There are some things, right? When we talk about culture, tradition, idiosyncrasies, and ideologies, right? There are some overlap on these things, but human beings, because of our nature, we focus more on the dichotomies, the differences, right? I'm not arguing what Charlie Kirk has said that is bad for you. I'm not arguing what Charlie Kirk has said that is bad. I'm just telling you that it's now. I'm not. You can tell me how many things Charlie Kirk has said. You can tell me 700,000 things that is bad. I'm not concerned with that. I'm concerned with the fact that there is an amendment that protects him to be able to say that, and I'm not going to go against that.
But Agod, let me ask you this. What about this notion where they say, yes, it's the land of the free, it's the home of the brave. However,
yes,
your liberties, and where mine begins. Is that
in the Constitution, or somebody quoted that somewhere? Is that in the Constitution, or you just
actually that was Actually, that was a quote.
That's a nice just
Okay, okay, you have a one up there. You have one up there.
This is where mine begins. No way. That's not it. That cannot be a law.
No, what's it? What's it? It's not a law. No one is saying it's a law.
It's a nice quote. It's a nice quote. It's a nice quote.
What the things Charlie Kirk has said, promoted, a ton of people in the past have been jailed for it.
Absolutely.
Who has been jailed? Who was jailed for it? My brother, who was jailed for it? Who was jailed for it?
Oh, it's a ton of people. For racial
My brother, give me one. My brother, give me one name. Give me one name. Someone that was jailed for it. That's all, so that I can go and look it up.
The most recent one is a lady in Kentucky, a student for racial law. I don't remember her name. Something.
What was the racial law? My brother, if you don't understand, if you don't remember, I don't bring into the conversation. I deal with facts.
No, I do not remember the name.
My brother, Google it. My brother, Google it and get us name. My brother, Google it. Right? No, I don't have to. You're the one. It's not incumbent on me to defend your own fact.
You
are quoting them as a fact.
I gave you a recent.
No. You have not given us anything. You just said somebody.
I gave you a recent one. A student.
You have not given me anything. You have created something out of the air that you cannot back up with any fact.
I created something out of the air.
Something. Yeah, give me something.
Baby,
Okay,
no,
I'm not arguing with you, but I'm telling
I'm
you.
just listening to the conversation. I have 400 and something people here.
My brother, who has been jailed over it? I'm not having a newspaper stand conversation. My brother, I'm not having newspaper stand conversation. Give me the name and the time so that I can look it up. America is, everything is public record. We'll be able to check it. My brother, if you don't understand, if you don't have a name and a fact, don't use it. Don't use it.
Hey God, there are opinions of Kirk that I agree with.
Yeah.
There are a number of opinions that he holds very dearly that I absolutely agree with. Like him saying, you don't just wake up in the morning, have a brainwave, and decide I'm a potato.
Let me tell you one thing that is very funny, right? I'm a non-religious person. You know that Kirk is very heavy on religion and Christianity.
Absolutely, yes.
My sister, even though I don't agree with his religion, this thing, but I'm happy he's able to use that to guide some people.
Let me come back much later on.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him saying that.
Why please don't get upset now. He's speaking fast.
That likes community talks. I was talking about it. This guy said he doesn't believe in.
Why they bring it down one notch?
I don't like it. But one thing,
let him talk, please. Let him express his feelings.
Just to start to the gathering.
Wale Joma Binuma Binu Wale.
Wale, no. Wale, he's saying that he's not on, and I respect that. He's saying he's not writing on sentiments, he's writing on facts. And to be honest with you, there are things that he has said here that I've had to agree because they are facts, right? But it doesn't discredit what you are saying. It doesn't invalidate your points. You understand what I'm saying? So please, Mabinu, we're having a conversation here.
Oh yeah, Wale no vex.
Wale can be angry, but he can take out his anger on me. He doesn't have to leave. I don't have a problem with people getting angry. In fact, you can even insult me. It's not a big deal. That one is, we have on social media. It's not a problem. So Mr. Wale, please come back and come and say it to my face. We can still talk. Yeah, Mr. Wale is gone.
He's gone? Oh, I've been seeing you God the whole time. So I don't know when.
And guys, let me say another thing. A lot of people have been saying I'm condescending. Because I can speak English does not mean I'm condescending. It's you that don't understand English. Learn English. Don't say because no. That is first. I've been saying it the whole time, right? Because I'm able to use words to be able to explain my point, right? I'm saying this because that issue is in Nigeria. I was taken to a police station and locked up in a cell because I was speaking English. You were asking me and I was speaking English. So please, let us not do all of that. If there's some things I'm saying that you don't agree with, bring up the facts to back that up. Don't say because I'm talking and I'm speaking well, it means that I'm condescending. I haven't insulted anybody here. He said something and I said we need a fact. We need something that we can go on. It's different. I can say a lot of different things, right? But if I don't have something to back that up, then we are not having a conversation. We are just arguing our feelings. And I'm not arguing feelings, right? So Mr. Wale, please come back up. I'm not upset with you, and you can say all of those things at me. It's not a big deal, but don't get angry every time just because you feel like you cannot one up on me. Ask you a question. You said somebody has been. Okay, who is this somebody? Let us look it up. Let me learn, right? And it's your fact, so it's incumbent on you to be able to back up that fact and defend.
I'm not happy that Wale is not happy though, as in
That's it.
Wale, I beg, no vex, no vex. Nah, it's a heated debate.
There are facts of his that I completely agree with. And to be honest with you, as much as Orange Man is doing what Orange Man is doing, right? At this point, I think he's doing too much. However, like when he came in and started the whole narrative about, oh, I'm going to send back people who are ILL, you understand? I was with it. I was with it. Because if only Biden had closed the border when everybody was shouting, close the border. Because on a daily basis, these people were trooping in the hundreds of thousands, right? That's why housing is expensive right now. Because there's a lot of demand than the facilities or amenities to support. That's cost, what they call that thing, the law of demand and supply. Everything is...
Do you realize that even Nigeria sent Ghana back?
Oh yeah,
at some point,
was how Ghana was looking. That was how Ghana was
there has to be, So even though I'm an immigrant here, I understand their plight. I understand what they're saying. It makes sense to me, right? So I'm not going to say, oh, because I've been able to come here. Because let me tell you the thing, right? What a lot of people depend on in trying to get Africans on their side is the assumption that Africans came here through those means too. So because you came here through those means, you cannot have an argument against immigration. But that's not how life works. I could have come here as an immigrant, but I cannot now be, in good faith, a citizen of a country like this and realize that something like that is affecting and destroying their nation. And just because I came in that way, I'm not like, okay, let more people come in. That is disingenuous and that's counterintuitive to my own success in and within that organization. Now, let me tell you guys another thing that a lot of people do not know. You cannot come from Nigeria and be an undocumented immigrant. Let me explain something to you guys that you guys don't know. There's a difference in being undocumented and illegal.
That's correct.
If you want to come to America from Nigeria, they will take your picture, they will scan your finger, they know where you're coming from, there's a police record, there's all of those things, right? They have a way to track you.
Correct.
That is what an illegal, a documented immigrant is. Now, you cannot come here and overstay, then you become illegal, right?
Correct. Correct.
You were a documented person.
Correct.
It's different from an undocumented person who just walks in.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Now, it's not only now that some people walk in and they're like us. When they walk in, Nigerian people, we know they always fear. We put our head down. We're not breaking, we're not smoking, we're not drinking, we're not getting drunk, we're not stabbing people, we're not we just did. Our heads are kind of down. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Once
right?
you're done,
but we get situations where,
but you enjoy the conversation.
Here.
Oh, you're not enjoying it.
Somebody's life has been ended here, right? And the person just come in and they now realize that they can't track this person. There's no fingerprint, there's no this. And there's some kind of pattern to that. And that they're now saying, oh my God, no trace, right? People come in from outside, murder somebody and go back. And so that is where the need for some kind of, what's it called right now? So for some kind of measure to be put in place to make sure that these things are not happening. They're trying to protect their nation. Now, some people, there's nothing you want to do that you can do well, right? Some people that are innocent will get caught up in that net as well, right? Because if you're trying to fish for tuna and you put a net out there, you might get a shark sometimes, or you get crabs or something like that. So all of those things will happen. But the actual reason is to make sure that you at least mitigating or you have a mitigation plan to make sure that that is not happening in schools. So that's just it. And me as an American, I've studied, as a Nigerian American, I've studied all of this thing enough to understand that, okay, maybe even the way this guy is executing it might not be right, but at least I see the point.
The point, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said when it comes to that, I agree with him. However, it's his execution style. And now, not only is he going after the original people he said he was going to go after, because, I mean, if I have a
argue on that.
Right. So if we can argue on that? Is that what you said?
I mean we can argue on the process, how he's doing it. That is up for debate, right? But at least understanding the concept is what I'm saying.
I understand the concept. I agree with it because these people come here. Not only do they come here, once they process them, they immediately get on the system that my tax dollars is paying for, and I'm not happy about it. So when he came in saying, "Oh, I'm going to send them back," I'm not going to lie to you. If I sit here and tell you I was unhappy about it, because they came in here. Yeah, but it's just the style. And now, like, the whole thing has gone, just like Candace was saying, I don't recognize this person. This was not who I campaigned for. It's almost like he's now operating on a 2.0 basis. That's what I have.
Yeah, everything. I don't agree with a lot of things that he's doing personally. I don't. The National Guard, the war in Gaza, I don't agree with all of those things, right? But I'm just saying that if we criticize him, yeah, so I'm saying that if we criticize him, let us criticize him with facts so that everybody can actually see the point, right? Because if you're trying to get somebody like me on board and you're arguing all of these things that you're arguing, I'll just look at it like, come on, you're just using emotion. You just don't like the person or something like that. So it is important that even we that don't agree, we disagree with things that are legitimate and true and factual so that you win more people to your side in that regard. As opposed to you just talking at me, looking at you like this person just doesn't like this person.
Can I just, say a word or two? That's okay.
Oh, is that John?
Yeah, go ahead,
is
sir.
John back? Is that John?
No, this is Simply Vic.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm not. It's only A God I can see. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, okay. No, I can see everyone.
I'm so lucky, right?
How you doing?
Good to see
How
you.
you doing?
Hey, hi.
Hi. Hey, God, how are you? You okay?
Doing excellent, sir.
Yes. This debate is interesting. I kind of understand where God is coming from because the American Constitution is paramount, and the First Amendment gives him the right to say whatever he needs to say, even if you don't like it. You know, so he's allowed to even most of the things I follow Charlie, or I followed. May he so rest in peace. Anyway, I follow Charlie Kirk, and a lot of his rhetoric, I don't really. His style, his delivery, they are distasteful sometimes. I don't like it. You know, I comes after this group. Sometimes I would almost want to qualify him as an Oyibo nationalist or supreme. You know what I mean? That word. But
Absolutely.
yeah. So, but he has the right to say it. Just like I could remember when BLM started. Hey God, you remember during the BLM time too, America almost burnt, you know what I mean? And
yes,
over one police officer versus a criminal that had his own issues, but just because there was a knee on someone's neck, America almost burnt down. So you can't, no matter how you want to slice it, we are all just very. And I don't see why somebody would have to be quiet over their views, for God's sakes. Because when, like Agitate said something recently on Piers Morgan, he said that when people stop talking, then there will now be violence.
Yes.
And I totally agree with that. Everybody should. That's the only reason why we have debates, we discuss. You can disagree all you want. That's why you got extreme left, you got extreme right, you got right. These days, you find it hard to even see centrists or liberals anymore. You know, but you can swing whatever way you want at the end of the day. But do you have to lose your life just because you disagree with my views? Why don't you debate with me and see if you can win me over? Now, there are so many things I disagree with. Even I live in the UK here. We have our own see, every country, we have our unique problems.
Absolutely.
In the UK now, you post some things now, they might just carry you at the airport just for posting something. People are arrested.
Right. Yeah, they picked up the comedian.
Yeah, the comedian over
tweets. Comedy tweets, actually.
Comedy tweets, which was, it could be distasteful. It might not be funny to you, but you need to be arrested. These are things that never happened like 10 years ago, even 5 years ago.
Wait, was it a Nigerian comedian?
No, he's American.
No, he's British.
He's British.
Oh, so he's British. He's British.
But he was coming from America back to
America.
England. He was picked up at Heathrow Airport by armed guards. Armed police. You know,
you need to let everybody know that UK police don't carry guns. So that's a special thing in its own.
Yeah. UK police officers on the streets normally they don't carry guns.
Yeah.
You only find maybe tasers and. So for you to have, I know there are armed guards at the airport, yes, but they are only called upon if it has to do with TERR, yeah, you know the word. That's when they call them in. Not for somebody that posted something
known.
about man, no be woman, woman, no be man, all that kind of gist. You know? So I get where you're coming from. And I also see what my sister is saying. Yes, well, if you want to take emotions out of it, if you want to put emotions, everything, see, personally, there's nothing Charlie Cox says today, apart from the fact that Gabriel should be Gabriel and Gabrielle should be Gabrielle, which I agree with. But some things that he has said about if I see a doo-doo pilot, I'll probably think they were not qualified. But in my mind, I'm thinking, so if you see a white pilot, does that mean he or she is qualified? But you have to also understand the context of why he was saying it. Because of the DEI thing, which is DEI, you know what DEI is, right? Where you have to teach some people.
Which they stopped pursuing when
they stopped it when Trump came in. It was when Trump came in.
No, what I mean is they stopped the whole DEI narrative after they found out that the majority of the beneficiaries were actually WHITE. That was when they dropped it.
No, it was for see.
So we can't say white again. Sorry, we can't say WHIT again.
I don't know what flies here. Because
you know what I'm saying? This is the problem with our free speech. Now we have to be what we say.
See, now everything we are literally censoring. We have to spell it out.
We're literally censoring. That's the problem. We can't even have a conversation and understand each other without looking for what are we saying. That's the problem.
Yeah, we're speaking English. I'm adding Yoruba. I am adding Pidgin just to water it down a bit, so that my blood brother will not lose his page. It's crazy.
I was expressing free speech. It's only when I came to America that I saw that as you know where we come from.
I tried something. I tried freedom of expression or freedom of speech. It's not really. It's not really free when the powerful are affected.
Something that doesn't belong to them. So I don't know what flies anymore.
When the powerful are expected. When the powerful are what?
No. I said freedom of speech is not really free when the powerful are affected. Like when you hit the wrong places, they will come for you. So it's not really free per se. Yeah, you're allowed to say some things, but there are some lines you will cross. Then they will come for you.
Baba, in America, our freedom of speech is free.
Is it really? I will give you an example. I wanted to help my brother that went away. Let me help you. There's a guy called, you were talking about facts. Sister, sorry, let me just drop a point. I will give you a name. His name is Khalid. You remember the guy that said there was student union, we were talking about Palestine and all that in the university.
Oh, that one they deported? They've deported
and he was deported. The guy has a green card though, just because he said something.
Yes. Just because,
And they have checked his whole life. He has no affiliation with any those people at all. His name is Khalid.
My brother, he has what? He has
no affiliation with
he has a green card, Abby.
He has a green card. The wife is American.
I know. My brother, do you know the parameter? My brother, you get what I go give you for green card after you collect and where you guys read, right? There's there where we say in that moment where you say you know what you do. Papa me, see, make I tell you something. See, there's plenty where they inside fine print. You know one thing I like about this country, the constitution is paramount. The constitution is paramount. You see that green card where they talk, There are what do they call it? What the conditions to it?
Yeah, the terms and conditions.
When you have your 2 years green card, there are conditions that follow it.
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
They call it conditional. When you have your 10 years, there are conditions to it. When you come carry Pali again, there are terms and conditions to it. One of it that is a fact is you cannot support any country against
this place.
That is against this place. See, my brother. See, Baba.
Actually, that's why they brought him back, and everything has been clear.
They write those things. The people not just
you know why I used him as an example, though. We all know, say the Baba way be your Ghana, the Olori Oko. You know who I mean? Baba Donatus. You know who I mean? That guy.
Baba, make I bust your head. Waiting people don't even know. You say, Baba, me, no be Donatus be the Olori Oko. The Olori Oko gave me this.
I know that one. I know you just talk. That's why I didn't go there. I didn't go there.
Run that back again, please.
The Olori Oko, the guy in charge. Get our country. Now Middle Eastern day. No be.
Give me 3-letter words. Is it PUT?
No. The other one now. The one where they do pa everywhere now.
You got to be kidding me. Okay, I'm clueless.
Sister, you don't know who they run your country. You don't know who they in charge. You don't see us with a coda.
See, my sister, now they are our own free speech. The moment you think if you mention, if you begin that the freeze, see, if you begin to mention my name over again.
You know, as I did UK like this.
Is it?
Let me bust your ball.
Is it NET?
Let me bust your ball on this side of the pond.
What is the first 3-letter words?
You know them. You don't need to. You are thinking too far. You know them. People when they call Sula Balu now, when do they agree? They don't hear word. You know them.
Hey, Usalubu,
okay. No, Lisa,
my sister, you
on this side of the
no wonder you just there they talk to you. You don't even get the game. You don't even know what it is. So.
No, I swear to God.
Make I shock you, sister. As I did this UK now, I feel say the royal family, for example, I feel say them be Ojuju Boyoyo. Make I call them anything where I like. Nothing will do me. But if I mention those people once, you go lose your job, you go lose your freedom, you go lose your...
My sister, this Charlie Kirk matter where we talk since. My sister, this Charlie Kirk matter where we talk. It just be say the people here not to understand why I never introduce them. Now there everything. See, now this talk
Charlie Kirk, you know the guy who run in mouth recently.
Hey God, did I not tell you? Hey
God, don't loud down, I beg. Don't loud down. Don't leave
Hey God, hold on. Hey God, hold on. Say yes or
no. They don't type out for you now. Read the comments, sister. They don't tell you.
No, hold on. I said something. I said that when you start to ask about EPSTEIN, like them, yes or no?
Not be only that one. Yes, he asked about that one. He can't ask about
he talk about that one. He can't talk about who they involved. Yeah. And the 60 where they involved, where they prison now, where they don't move to another prison. The guy does the job. See, there are some commandments. You broke the 13th commandment.
So, my sister, let me now tell you something that you don't know today. Sis, you see that our free speech. Hold on. Sis, wait. You see that our free speech where we talk, with me and they talk, where they roll my mouth up and down. Now, there it can't stop for every American. Now, stop that. Yes, it's free until you get to talk to those kind of people talk.
And God, and that's what I was saying when I said the powerful. I didn't mean Trump. I meant those people.
Oh gosh, I'm feeling frustrated. Clue me in now. Clue me in.
Don't tell me. I don't for you. You did that. I don't tell you. You don't feel loud down like that.
I spell now. You say no. I spell. N-A-T-N-T. Okay, N-A-T.
That country where they go play for. Where Muslims they go, Christians they go. Now there, Israel.
The country where give us our religion, or where our religion come out from.
Make una the code now.
No, we don't code rich. We don't talk anything bad now.
Freeze is coded.
We don't talk anything bad. It's our own country.
No, I didn't say that just support. I didn't say we
support. Sister, where are you sleeping? Please wake up. Support it. They own you, man. Everything.
Golly.
They own my own too. Not be only your side though. Germany, they own. But there are plenty. There are tentacles there. They be like up.
I don't hear everywhere. My free speech now there is stop. If you American free speech, you feel insult America. Nothing to do it. But the moment you talk anything against them, even for instance America, they will carry you.
You don't even fit in fair. You know when you infer.
You don't even fit. No, you don't fit.
Not just to infer. You suggest. Then you will query you, man.
In fact, my sister, that thing where they happen for that side now, where they do. Even if you talk, say that thing no good. You don't enter.
You don't enter.
You don't talk say and do anything bad. You just talk say that thing no good.
You make you don't stop. Say me they know the twam again. You don't enter.
You don't enter.
The thing say, we get the power, we just support
You
them
don't
because
get
of
anything. You not see now audio power.
No, now then get us. Now then get us. Now then get us. So it's the other way around. Now then get us.
You know the group where they call AIP. Go finish the rest.
No, run back again.
She don't stop anything.
I beg me, could help me leave Cynthia.
She don't stop anything.
Double click the screen. Pop my money gun if you're still watching on TikTok. Woo! Pop my money guns. Battery pile. Sorry, guys, we're coming back. Pop my money gun if you're watching on TikTok. My battery don't pile. So we're rounding off now. Almost someone said we're back like you never left. Shout out to Josh. Josh, how you day, brother?
Let's talk one side to quickly make this point with DF. DF, welcome back.
Thank you very much.
And I had to go the other time because I don't. It's not my style to insult people, but I want to put this forward. You can marshal your argument, put it forward as much as you want, without jabbing people. What got me upset was I told that dude, does he know that things Charlie Kirk has said in recent time, in the past, people said it and they were jailed for it. He said it deals on facts. I said, well, there was an ex-student in Kentucky. I don't have to carry all that information in my head. And now he's telling me to go and look for it. He doesn't do newspaper stand argument. I could have told him something he wouldn't like, but I held it. Now, earlier during the whole conversation, you see, mine is that we come here to talk, learn. You don't know it all. Nobody does. If we are going to be pointing out, he said information there that I would tell anybody that is on this slide to go and fact check. It is wrong. He's talking about undocumented immigrant as people who were inspected. No. Somebody who had a visa who overstayed, it can become undocumented. All these things are there. All these things are there. So mine says that please pass your point. You don't jab. You don't want to say, well, I don't do this. No. Nobody cares about what you do or what you don't do. Because I did try hold back. Or when I say some people, because at the end of it all, some of these people, Timoski is just conversation. Just stop being emotional. Because that's the return. That's the return leg. Whoever acts crazy or stupid will be cursed out. So, other parts, Baba, no. Sometimes I don't see myself involving in causing people. I don't see it as being rational at this age. But sometimes it thinks what they understand is not being sensible. When you want to really cause them out is what they understand. Now the other part about Cynthia, you don't have to know that information today. You don't have to. You see, you were going and on, and they wanted to tell you so, but you don't have to. It's the people in this comment section typed it back to back. And yes, also one mongo, if your father would have to get it, he would go back into his mother's womb. Telling me BEI was how I went to the law school. Jerome had 3 gig internet.
He no say Naija, you go law school.
We can give information. You can match
All right, my
your
battery is on 5%. So Deji, we're going to come back and continue with the conversation. But Deji, since you're very busy, I want you to very quickly talk about the awards.
Yeah, sure. All right. Before I go on, Mr. Wale, I didn't mean any disrespect. I just hope that you didn't feel any type of way about it. I was just asking for facts, honestly. So I don't want you to take it in any type of way. And please, I can take your anger, I can take your wrath. All right. So please just talk to me, and it's gonna be okay. I don't take it personally. Social media, we're gonna meet some other place and all that kind of things, right? So I just wanted to let you know that it's not personal. If I made you feel some type of way, I apologize, but that was not my intention. We were in the heat of the moment. We're having a conversation. I was asking for facts. That's just what it was, all right? So I truly apologize if I sounded condescending. And it was not my intention. I just wanted to.
Hey God, this thing go by again. I just managed to bring it up because of you.
Why I wouldn't do that was because we're gonna go into full banter, which I don't want. I don't want to be involved in. All I did was mention something, and I mean, the facts are there. Somebody even looked for it and gave it to you immediately.
Okay.
So
it's all good. What are under the bridge?
It's okay, brother. That's all gone, and it's one love.
It's going to go off. I'm going to come back a little later so we continue the conversation. But for now, hey God, just tell us about the awards.
Yeah. Everybody, you guys, I don't know if you guys have been seeing that the Freezes page for a while right now. We're having an event in Las Vegas. Las Vegas. I miss Las Vegas. Sorry, Chicago. Last year was in Las Vegas, but this year's is in Chicago. It's the Savvy Initiative Recognitions Awards. It's an awards event where we give accolades and we give awards to the people within the African community that are impacting the community positively, right? That's not just what we do. We do a lot of non-for-profit work, but this one is the award segment of it. So we're awarding different people from different African nations that are doing amazing things, and also Black Americans are also involved in the community. It's an amazing place for all kinds of connections. I mean, for me, the biggest part of the night for me personally, and I'm trying to talk to people about, is the networking aspect of it, because you have people from all walks of life doing amazing stuff in the room, right? From last year, we had people who met each other and started businesses, people who funded each other in real estate and things like that. And that's what this is all about. So please, we want everybody that feels like that is going to be of value to them to be in the room. I see some people saying they're not coming. It's fine. It's not for everybody. Don't hate me. Don't dislike me to the point where you deprive yourself of meeting the people that can maybe even help you develop your business and things like that. Don't take it too personally, all right? So guys, it's going to be on October the 4th, 2025. It's going to be an amazing show. Like, we did an amazing job last time. We're going to kill it all over again. We're supposed to have the pleasure of Daddy Freeze there this year, but I mean, with a lot of different things and visa issues, Daddy Freeze is not able to make it this year. But we have an amazing night. It's going to be one of those nights that you've never seen before. It's like a Grammy level type awards event. Everything is going to start on time. It's going to end on time. You're going to come there, sit down, and not have to stand up till you leave, because people are there waiting on you. Your drinks are going to come to your table. Your food is going to come to you. It's a 3-course meal night. There's an after party. There's a lot of different stuff that, you guys are going to enjoy there, right? So if you're interested, you can reach out to me.
Somebody say food today. Food, boku.
Oh yeah. Like I said, 3-course meal, right? One of the people that are going to be there is I don't know if you guys know QuickBooks. Intuit, the former vice president of Intuit, is going to be there live. If you know Cheaper Cash, Ham is going to be there. His business is valued at $2 billion. There might be a thing or two you want to learn from that kind of person, or even just take a picture with him. I know I want to take a picture with him. We're gonna have also one of the biggest names as far as home health is considered in the whole of Chicago, Serenity Health. The business is valued at $1 million currently. She's going to be there talking to us about a couple of things. The beauty about this is you're going to meet people from all walks of life that you naturally will not just stumble by randomly, right? So that you can have one-on-one conversations with these people. Yes, there are going to be a lot of babes there. This is a very, very good place for you to find your husband or your wife. Like, I'm literally not even kidding, right? The quality of the kind of people that are coming for the events is not going to be your regular. This is not an Owambe party, right? This is not the child's dedication. Not that we have anything against those things. I'm just trying to tell you that the quality of people at this event are going to be professionals, people that own businesses, people that own tech businesses, people in cybersecurity, and so many other people. Mr. Wale, we would like to have you there as well. Maybe we can continue our argument. It's going to be great if you're in the United States, and it'll be great for you guys to be there. So I'm extending the invitation to everybody. It's going to be amazing for me to, meet more. I met almost everybody that I know on Instagram on there. So it's going to be amazing again. We're going to kid it all over again. And please, guys, I want you to separate my personal self with the event that I'm doing. I'm just a very objective person when I talk. Please don't. There are two different things. All right. So when I know Luke say, I don't talk some things where you don't like. You know, they talk deep.
And guys, the fact that I'm not there physically does not mean I'm not working with them. All their voiceovers were done by me. You can still see the event all over my page and all over my stories. We're working together, collaborating on this. It was all my fault. I was afraid of coming without a work visa, and they told me I didn't need, so I shall wasted time and fumbled the whole thing. My apologies, but doesn't mean that it's not my initiative as well. I am on there with them 100%. So do send I frustrated Agon. I will allow to hi. Because I know they hear word, and we've talked about it over and over again. People were giving me advice. Hey, God was like, no, listen to me. And I was like, no, there are other people. These people seem to know better. And at the end of the day, I was misled. Because to be honest, I really didn't need, maybe I think I still do, work visa. But with all this madness going on, a person got to be careful, But I'm going to be there. I'm going to live stream from the event. We're going to have a few minutes on my live on the day of the event. You can see that I've not left them even for 5 minutes. Every single day or every other day, you see their post on my page and on my story. So make sure you go there. This young man is building something that is worthwhile, and he's putting Nigeria on the map in a very positive way. So it's going down in Chicago. Tell them the venue again and any number they can call you on.
Absolutely. It's in Chicago on October the 3rd at the Moonlight Studios. You can call a number at 260-435-9402. The number again is 260-435-9402. Or you can send me a DM right now. My handle is agod_. It's with a red logo type thing, right? But before I conclude, I wanted to say something about Daddy Freeze in that regard. You've been very supportive. I need to call that out. And I was just talking to my team about this recently, and this is not me trying to blow smoke up your rear end or anything, right? We're truly impressed and blessed by you, continuing to try to remedy all of this, and you have overdone it, to be quite honest. So thank you very much for that, to be honest, because our deal is not that you will be continually doing this every time, right? We had a contract, and when you realized you were not coming anymore, you said, F the contract, you're just going to go out on a limb, and you made it a point to force us literally and say, collaborate with me on every single post, I'm going to accept it. And that's what you have been doing. You have not missed a beat for one single day. And you were like, you're going to do this until the day of the event because you believe in what we are doing, and you really truly want to be a part of it. So I want to give kudos to you. I want to thank you very much. That's a huge, support for us. You have over 1.1 million followers, and we know the amounts that it would cost us if we're having to pay for those collaborations on a daily basis. And we know the kind of engagement that we are getting on our page just because of that. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm very, very grateful. I appreciate it. And you said it and you're doing it, right? A lot of people say things like that on the go, and then, we're chasing after them. But I truly appreciate it. I really do. We all do, honestly. and everybody was talking about it recently when we met about, you know, just the engagement that we're getting, right? We hope that it starts converting, right? We hope that all of your followers
And
are
I
there on
actually
that day.
hope, I
Because-
hope. I know that if
Yeah.
I were there, there was a team actually preparing to meet me there. And they consisted of a few people. I don't want to mention their names. Even though I'm not coming, guys, represent me. This guy is doing something we're going to all be proud of someday. And there's nothing better than being part of the foundation of success. My battery wants to buy. Don't they read any moment from now it will cut off. But do believe I'm coming back in a few minutes. I'm just going to charge the phone for like 30 minutes, wash my face, relax a bit, and I'm back at you once again. 3rd of October, Moonlight Studios, Chicago. You said 3rd. Fourth. I was saying 4th.
Let me chip in finally. Is Egon's thing? DF is involved. DF is our man. Normally, get here for your corner. It's all done.
Wale, you go there. You go there.
Somebody said, you won't carry me go Jolomo. Don't worry, Chicago now home. If you reach to carry him aside after the show, make I punch.
Carry and go beat him. Just go. After the show, beat him. Baba, when you see a God as he tall like Goliath, even you go think him, but at least when I go fight.
Don't be by height, though. And let me come, Baba. Don't be by height, though. I won't want you.
Oh yeah. Anyway, David, big Goliath, Wale, you feel repeat him.
Let's come out and support him. I mean, DF is involved. I can't guarantee. I'll look at my schedule. October 1st, something goes on around here in the DMV for us. But definitely, if I'm free, Chicago is home, like I said. Let's go support him. He's doing something good. Putting Nigeria on the map. Anything else. So now, let's even go back to the initial topic. We are being racist now. We are promoting our own race.
But in Africa, we don't give anybody whites. We don't give them award for them.
Without bringing another race down, we promote our own, right?
If we not end them now, I go lose the video. So make I end them so I go feel save this video.
Thank you.
God bless you guys. Hey God, thank you so much, Wale, and every single person. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Simply V. Yes. So Wale, let's make this guy's event something that we'll all be proud of.
Definitely.
Wale, I love you, bro. You are a true Muslim. Forgiveness, they your heart. Now vex, you take come out, but you take love, come back. Belinda Oju, God bless you all.
All right, cheers, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.